Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Battle Court Highlight. Tonight's game day will feature the Devils and the Chargers. Let's begin with player introductions for tonight's game day. Introducing first the away team, the Devils. Out first, number 18, CRB. Number 25, Kubala. Number 19, Faronda. Subbing tonight for the Devils, number 3, Carballo. Number 55, Benny. And number 64, Nicholas. And now the home team, the Chargers. From Philippi, West Virginia, number 77, El Barba. From New Haven, Connecticut, number 59, Gallo. From San Sebastian in the Basque Country, number 46, Arta. From New Haven, Connecticut, number 32, Ubia. From Noine in the Basque Country, number 91, Iturbide. And the captain from San Sebastian in the Basque Country, number 54, Zuleika. And with that, the players salute you, the fans, and we are ready to begin tonight's game day. And with the introductions aside, want to welcome everybody into another Friday night edition of the Winter 25 Battle Court season. I'm Andrew Bleckman, joined as always by Stu Nyman to bring you tonight's 6 matches between the Devils and Chargers. How you doing tonight, Stu?
Doing great, Andrew. Friday night highlight. You know, I look forward to it all week.
Yes, and a couple changes on the slate for tonight's action.
I saw Carballo back in the building.
Carballo's going to be playing, subbing for Jairo. Carballo's coming out in one match. That's a little bit later tonight. Ubia will be out of one of his 2 originally scheduled matches, so listen out for the matchups. We get started here. Full Division III matchup. No subs here. We got Faronda and Benny taking on Zuleika and Arta to get this game day started. A rematch. Just 11 days ago when these 2 teams met, the Devils won that game day 4-2. Again, that was without El Barba last time out and with Ubia injuring that bicep in his final match.
Faronda serves. We begin. Benny on the backhand from the 10 line to the inside. Here's the backhand by Arta. Arta now from the 10 to the inside. Benny's there. Benny now from the forehand. Zuleika, Costello to the inside. Benny takes it on the bounce. Forehand, back to the inside. Arta, backhand from the 10. Scoop by Benny. Rebote forehand rifled by Zulaika. That ball comes to the inside and Ferranda's there. Zulaika has it. Costado to the inside. Benny advances, takes it in the air. Backhand. Caught in the air by Zulaika. Zulaika powerfully to the inside. Here's Benny. Right up the middle. Rebote for Zulaika. Rebote forehand saved by Zulaika. Benny with a tip ball at the 10 line. First hard-fought point of the evening goes to Zulaika and Arta of the Chargers. Zulaika has the serve. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Yeah, two teams kind of in the middle of the pack of Division III doubles so far this season. Zulaika and Arta 3-4, but they've lost 3 out of their last 4 matchups. So looking to get back to that old form. And here, Ferranda and Benny won their last match, but started off slow as well.
Ferranda picks the serve. That ball was tipped in the front court. 1-1. Ferranda serves for the Devils.
Yeah, Ferranda's getting increasingly more comfortable with those shots. And he's one of the more aggressive players in the service box. He's not afraid to get in there. I mean, Zulaika's got a powerful right side, one of the faster serves. Obviously, it is early in the match. The ball's not as warm as it maybe could be, but still a good play.
Backhand by Arta. Ferranda at the side wall. To the corner it goes. That's a beautiful catch by Arta at the 12 line. Benny moves in, backhand from the 8. Arta's there. That backhand gets away from Zulaika. A little too hard. That hit the overhead screen. 2 points for the Devils, Ferranda and Benny. Ferranda has the serve.
That backhand just getting away from Zulaika. Obviously a matter of control. He sent that one way up into the overhead screen, so player Zulaika's caliber, you don't see that unless they don't have full control.
Excellent catch by Arta. Off an excellent serve by Ferranda. Here's Benny. To the inside it goes. Arta's there from the 13 line. Rebote, that rebound off the back wall to the forehand of Zulaika. Zulaika to the inside. Benny digs out the rebote. Add the distance. Zulaika's there. Great positioning. That ball's in and out of the cesta on the forehand of Benny. 2-2. Zulaika serves for the Chargers.
A great play to dig it out by Benny there in the backcourt, but it's really just a defensive save. I mean, just getting it up off the front wall was a good effort. Give it to Zulaika on that forehand. He's not going to miss many. Good power crossing the side wall. And got it to kick back to Benny's right side off the side wall. Difficult spin to adjust to. Fell out of the basket there late. 2-2 early in this match.
Benny on the backhand to the inside. Zulaika midcourt. Backhand comes from the 9 line. Rebote, a rebound off the back wall. Some caught by Zulaika. Zulaika fakes the 2-all, drops it inside to score. Drop shot scoring for Zulaika. 3 points for the Chargers. Zulaika serves.
Devils have done a pretty good job of defending that Costado of Zulaika, but this time Benny was caught a little deep in the backcourt. You see where he is. He's back behind Arta, and
Ferranda. Yeah, he's
taking
out
off
there.
Benny's been stepping up to about the 7 line every time Zulaika's gotten it on the Costado, which that's why he's gone high to the inside, trying to drop it at his feet, but saw where the defense was, put it where they were not. Got the lead now, 3-2.
The ace will score for Zulaika. That is 4 points for the Chargers. Zulaika has the serve.
And not often you see Benny get ace back there, crossing late and low off the side wall.
That was a beautiful serve.
That's a good combination.
Benny on the left side, backhand to the inside. Arta will let it pass. Rebote forehand to the outside. Benny takes it in the air. Long Cortada will score for Benny. 3 points for the Devils. Ferranda and Benny. Ferranda serves. Bold choice, huh?
Yeah, high risk, high reward here with this Cortada. I mean, he throws it low. It's either his point or the opponent's. Gets it just above the pad. Arta does as good of a job as he can. Yeah, I don't even know if he got there before the second bounce, but looked like he had it for a moment, just couldn't control it.
Here's the backhand by Arta. Benny stops it. Backhand from the 12 line. Robote, forehand. This one caught by Zulaika. Split placement, read by Benny, stopped by Benny. Benny for the Cortada again. This one scores. 4-4 is the score. Ferranda serves for the Devils. Thoughtful play by Benny.
Yeah, back-to-back with that Cortada. You know, we've been calling for players to just throw it a little bit softer sometimes, get some play with the side wall. That's really the key there. I mean, you throw it as hard as you can, but you don't cross the wall. That doesn't do you any good. Took a little off, got the bounce under Artasesta. And just like it looked like the Chargers had momentum. Devils pull right back into it. It's 4-4.
Backhand by Arta. Caught well by Benny at the 12 line. Benny will take this on the forehand, right side, over the top. Zulaika, fine catch at the 7. Robote forehand by Zulaika. Backhand. Hard to the inside, out to the Robote, and Ferranda's there. Ferranda gets in there, comes cross court. Flips it back into play. Robote saved by Zulaika. Benny calls for it. It's got it at the 10 line. Here's the backhand by Benny. Little wonky bounce off the side wall. Zulaika has a powerful forehand. Stopped by Benny deep in the backcourt. Right side, midcourt. Big bounce brought down by Benny. Ferranda now from the 8 line. Hard to the inside at the side wall. Arta's there. What a catch by Ferranda off a bullet thrown by Zulaika. Here's the Robote. Catch by Benny. Benny over the top. Zulaika cuts it off, winds it up. Costi to the inside. Benny looking for the Robote. He makes the save. Here's Zulaika. Robote forehand to the outside. Scoop by Arta on the forehand. Ferranda takes it in the air. Outside placement. Perfectly executed by Ferranda to score.
What a point.
Ferranda and Benny have 5 points. Possible set point. That was really well done because Zulaika was out there. So Ferranda makes the catch here. Boom to the outside. Ferranda, you see, inching outside, just not far enough.
Well, that's a matter of, you know, the fake. I mean, you know, Ferranda does such a good job of waiting till the last second to throw the shot. Doesn't telegraph it at all. As you said, Zulaika was out there, but he was going the other way. 3 points in a row. The Devils now with a chance to take this set.
Hard serve by Ferranda. Here's Benny. Backhand from the 12. Here's a backhand by Zulaika. Benny moves in. Takes it low. Sends it deep. Arta at the back wall. Tremendous catch by Arta. Here's Ferranda at the 8 line. Backhand 2-all.
Goes it in.
Lands in and scores. Point and set for Ferranda and Benny, taking the first set 6-4. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our second set.
Well, terrific comeback. 4 straight points. And the Devils steal that one away from the Chargers. Started there with number 55, Benny, in the backcourt, making things happen with that long Cortada. 2 in a row to tie it up. And then Ferranda able to close him out late with an outside placement and that high placement on the backhand 2-wall. Take another look here. That was early in the match. Ferranda aggressive in the box, picks the serve, whips it inside. So I mean, pretty much all the Devils' points coming off a shot one way or another.
This is the best play we've seen the last couple weeks. Has been the best play for Ferranda. He's really stepped up in the absence of Jairo. Shot making, solid catching. Cortada by Benny, thrown from the 10 line. Traditionalists everywhere going all at the same time, but for the most part, everybody was clear. The second one not quite as low. But crossing the wall and scoring. Ferranda here, scoping out the competition. There's that outside placement. Yeah. You're absolutely right. Look to the inside. That's the fake. Outside placement scores. Beautifully done. You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Highlight Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are currently in our first of 6 scheduled matches on the game day between the Devils and the Chargers.
Yeah, and let's run through that game day slate because there are a couple changes. So up next will be Division 4 doubles, Nicholas and Kubala against Iturbide and Gallo. Then Division 5 doubles will be Ferranda and CRB against Arta and El Barba. Here's where the changes come in. Up next will be Division 2 doubles. That'll be Carballo and Benny. Carballo's...
You threw me off there a second.
If you followed us before, you know Carballo. If not, we will talk a little bit more about it when we get there. He'll be playing with Benny against Iturbide and Ubia. Then Division 5 singles is all good. That'll be Kubala against Gallo. Then our final match, have a sub for each team. That'll be Ferranda and Nicholas against Zuleika and Arta. That'll be a Division 1 doubles match. Ferranda subbing for Jairo and Arta subbing for Ubia. Ubia will be playing tonight just one match, but he's dealing with a bicep injury. So he's going to manage the load just a little bit and only get one of the 2 matches tonight. It's ready to go here with our second set.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our second set. Zuleika has the serve for the Chargers. Reminder of the scoring. First team to 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. That serve comes in low and scores. First point of the second set for Zuleika and Arta of the Chargers. Zuleika serves.
Second ace in this match, too. That one, I don't know if it skipped or what, but that stayed particularly low. Just got it past the 4 line.
Benny will take this ball in the forehand, plays it high. Arches there. Benny on the catch, backhand to the inside, wall to wall. Benny now from the 11 line. Ball tipped in the backcourt. We're all tied up 1 point apiece. Ferranda has the serve for the doubles.
Tough matchup here for Arta. He's got Zuleika in front of him. These guys have a lot of experience. Former teammate. How about Benny back here too tonight, though? I mean, just the development in his game. He's not just a defensive player anymore. He makes it happen with the offense.
Not throwing Cortados from the 10 line, he's not.
No. You just love to see that evolution. Developing something.
Excellent catch by Artoff. A fine serve by Ferranda. Here's Benny at the 10 line. Hard to the inside he goes. Robote by Zuleika. Here's Benny from the 11. Robote forehand. Zuleika on the forehand. Robote caught by Benny at the 11 line. Oh. Ball tipped at the side wall. 2 points for Ferranda and Benny of the Devils. Ferranda has a serve. Yeah, that ball was on the side wall the whole way.
Well, I was just going to say, maybe you can see in that back camera, but it was just perfect. And what you want to see from Benny. Try to play the backhand right along the side wall. Makes it more difficult for the opponent to make the catch. Simple strategy, but an effective one here. If you can put it right on that spot.
Arta on the catch. Here's the backhand from the 12 line. Ferranda at the side wall makes the play. Ball tipped in the backcourt. That's 3 points for Ferranda and Benny.
Yeah, and Arta was looking at it because he said that ball was kind of knuckling.
Well, it appeared to take a long. And That does happen in highlight.
Yeah, he wanted to make sure it wasn't cut. He inspected it and didn't think so.
Beautiful catch by Arta. There's the backhand. Benny down low. Backhand from 11. Rebote forehand. Cut off by Ferranda. Zulaika winds up. Drop shot. Benny's off. Got it. Catch by Zulaika. The 2-all. A return will score. 2 points for Zulaika and Arta of the Chargers. Zulaika serves.
And a safe play there for Benny. You know, if you're out of position, you just got to duck. He got trapped inside here. Goes for the philo. Not enough. It's more of a splitter. Rolling around the frame, and there it is. Space for the 2-wall, just a matter of execution.
And Benny, you're absolutely right. Does the right thing. You just duck down. You don't want to be running in front of Zulaika when he's making that throw. Ferranda picks the serve and scores on the Costado return. Ferranda and Benny have 4 points and the serve.
I like this aggressive Ferranda. I mean, these points aren't long, but this is not a team that may be built for these lengthy points. You know, sometimes up there in the front, Ferranda's tipped a ball here or there, but against Zulaika, he's going to throw shots, and when he gets hot, he's tough to stop. So don't allow him to get to that point, and Devils come back in the first set now, 4-2 in set 2.
Here's the backhand by Arta. Wall to wall from the left side. Rebote forehand for the bounce. Arts is there. Backhand from the 11. He goes deep. Rebote at the 5 line. Zulaika cuts it off. Backhand thrown powerfully. Benny calls for the rebote. Plays it high. Ball tipped at the 10 line by Arta. That is 5 points for Ferranda and Benny. Possible set, possible match point.
Yeah, just a frustrating way for this match to really get away from the Chargers. I mean, they were in control, and then
Arta's catching had been fine just there at the end.
Yeah, he'd been out for a couple game days, too, with a back injury. You know, he didn't think it was an issue early, but and Arta's playing a couple matches today, too, 3 of them.
Zulaika picks the serve. The 2-all.
Got it.
Scores perfectly. 3 points for Zulaika and Arta of the Chargers. Zulaika has serves. They're still very much in this.
Well, Zulaika can get you a bucket pretty quickly here, and that's what he has to do. He picks the serve. Costado 2-wall. Ferranda is the server, so that's a long run for him to defend the outside and just couldn't get there.
What a catch by Benny off a beautiful serve by Zulaika. Arta on the catch. There's the backhand. Ferranda down low. Great catch at the 9 line. Rebote forehand. Here's a backhand by Benny. Rotate forehand by Zulaika. Benny takes it on the bounce at the 11. Zulaika, forehand from the 9, over the top. What a scoop by Ferranda. He rifles it outside. It lands in and scores. Point, set, and match to Ferranda and Benny, taking it in straight sets, 6-4, 6-3.
Ferranda and Benny coming back in the first set. They ride that momentum to a win to get the game day started. 6-4, 6-3 in straight sets. Coming up next, the Devils will send out one of their best doubles teams this year, Nicholas and Kubala. They'll take on Iturbide and Gallo. Take a look at this final sequence here. Over the top, look at Ferranda.
Beautiful scoop.
That's a tough scoop right at his feet. Zulaika got it, but you see it rolls from the tip down to the base of the basket and falling out there at the ends. Straight sets, the Devils are on the board first.
As soon as that high-lie ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Highlight League. The crown is yours.
Game day score reflecting that win by Ferronda and Benny to start off the game day. Devils striking first. Reminder, the Devils won that earlier matchup. That was back 11 days ago, 4-2. The Devils have moved up into third place, you see there in our standings, with a couple of wins the last few game days. We're going to hear from Ferronda and Benny, winners of that first match. Congratulations, guys, on the win. Ferronda, it seems to be that your play has been just stellar the last couple of days. How much confidence are you playing with at this point in your Magic City career?
It's easy to play with a backer like Benny, no? All the games that I play with him, I have a lot of confidence on him, so I have to focus in my game. So it's easy to play with him, and that's what gives me more confidence.
Yeah, and I'll ask you too, you're playing 3 matches today. What's the mindset when you know that you're going to have a pretty heavy slate of action tonight?
Yeah, that's why I try to kill some points. No, I know that in a long day like today, yeah, I have to kill points because it's going to be tough. So it's better to finish the point when you have the chance, and that way it's going to be easier for me. Awesome start. Thank you, Ferronda. Good playing as well there, Benny. Thanks, guys. Moving on over to Division 4 doubles. That'll be Nicholas and Kubala. They'll up against Iturbide and Gallo for the Chargers. Nicholas and Kubala, record of 6-1 so far in the regular season. Iturbide and Gallo, one of the better teams in this division, led by Iturbide up there in the front. They're 4-2. Now, this is the first matchup in the regular season of 2 between these teams. And again, the matchup to look out for, Nicholas, who primarily plays in the back, going up against Iturbide, who really is a true front quarter and a shot maker. See what happens here in match number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our second match of the game day, 4th Division doubles. Representing the Devils, we have the team of Nicholas and Kubala. And for the Chargers, it's Iturbide and Gallo. There's a serve by Nicholas. We begin. Gallo starts off with a forehand inside. Tough grab by Kubala back in the corner. On the bounce, here's Gallo from the 11. Inside, there's Nicholas. Gallo, forehand, drops at Nicholas's feet, lets it pass to the backcourt. Here's Kubala, sends it high and deep. Gallo waits for it at the 12 line. Tough play along the wall. Kubala ranging back, now plays it on the numbers for Gallo. Kubala's backhand dropping low. Iturbide at the 9. Fires it high to the inside. Kubala steps back to make the play. Another one, Kubala. He's back beyond a 13 now. Floats one up. Gallo on the forehand gets in. Keeps it along the wall. Nicholas ranging back with a tough one-handed catch. Nicholas, high, hard backhand, high into the corner. Rabote right on the wall. Iturbide turns it. Nicholas waits on it. Nice catch. Hard backhand again. Gallo pulls it off the wall. That clears the overhead screen. Forehand Rabote. Laid up the middle. Iturbide now. Costado of his own. Right at Kubala's feet. Backing up. He scooped it up. Catch by Kubala. Middle of the court from the left side. Played inside. Iturbide's there. Good range by Kubala. Makes the catch at the 13. Back inside for Iturbide. That's right on the wall. Kubala, late notice. Nicholas still makes the save. Iturbide. Costado to the inside. The drop shot will score. Well played first point. That goes to the Chargers. Iturbide and Gallo.
Catch, throw, catch, throw, catch, throw. Volleying until you see the shot. Take it when you have it. That's exactly what Iturbide did there.
Here's Kubala from the 10 line. High and hard. That just clears. Iturbide in position. Turns to Rabote. Nicholas comes cross court to cut it off, sends it back to the corner. There's Gallo. Here's Nicholas now from the 8. Sends it to pass, just out of reach for Gallo. Iturbide able to make the save. Nicholas, Costado, hard to the inside, back it up. Gallo scoops it. Gallo beyond the 12 line. Puts it right on the wall. Ooh, it opens. Kubala with a diving save. That's a great effort. Iturbide, though, outside. Returns a soft placement. That will score. That is 2 points for the Chargers, Iturbide and Gallo. And Kubala definitely in some pain. He stayed down for a moment.
Is it his back or he's often stretching out his back? Oh, he went down hard on his back.
Yeah,
at one point it looked like he was grabbing his knee, but
yeah, that's what I was looking at too.
And I know he does have that ACL. I don't remember which leg it was in from a few years ago that caught him out, but he's giving a thumbs up after only about a 30-second break. So, all right, move things along.
Kubala takes it in the middle of the court, sends it high to the inside. Gallo ducks out of the way. Iturbide saves the rebote. Nicholas steps in front of it. Hurtado to the inside, scooped up by Iturbide. Kubala to the inside, catch by Iturbide. Puts it on the wall. Kubala ducks out of the way. Nicholas saves it with the left side. Another drop shot, inside placement. That'll score 3 in a row for the Chargers.
Iturbide, who very frequently eyes the Costado 2-wall and straight outside, has seen the openings on the inside of the court. Killed it there successfully now at least 2 times. Well done.
And you figure this is going to be a little bit of a tougher matchup for Nicholas and Kubala this year. I mean, Iturbide is probably the best shot maker in this division, and they haven't faced anybody quite like him. He'll put pressure on you. Kubala plays it along the wall. Gallo ducks. Iturbide makes a save. Nicholas steps in front of it. Quick bounce on the forehand to the inside. Cut off by Iturbide. Kubala stepped up. This one flying past him, and Nicholas has to save the rebote. Iturbide again to the inside. There's Kubala pulling it off the wall. Gallo at the 13. Kubala waiting for it. Gallo outside placement, past Nicholas, but Kubala's got his back up from the outside, puts it up the middle. Iturbide, Costado 2-wall, 2 score. Perfectly thrown, that's 4 in a row for the Chargers.
That is really beautifully executed by Iturbide. Gallo's been pretty solid today on the catching both sides. Outside placement there. Kubala did a good job moving into position. But Iturbide just pulls this out of the air, winds up. Boom, 2-wall.
Kubala sends it high to the inside. Gallo pulls it off the wall, sends it deep. All ranging back, takes it in at the 13 line. Kubala in the middle of the court, forehand right over Iturbide's head. Now he cuts it off. Costado hard to the inside. Tough scoop is missed. 5 points and a possible set point for the Chargers.
Kubala's court positioning has been spot on. He moved up on that ball well. Not enough to take it in the air and make it an easier catch for himself. But at least to get in position for the scoop, just not able to complete it. Possible set and straight points here for the Chargers.
Kubala in the middle of the court, sends it high to the inside. Good catch there by Gallo, crossing late. Rebote forehand, right along the wall. Nicholas is there to cut it off. Iturbide lays this one up. Nicholas takes it off again up at the 7. Well, that one died. Gallo able to bring it in. Catch by Gallo. Here's a forehand to the inside. Well placed. Kubala going to let it pass. Now Nicholas comes back and makes the save.
Great catch.
Tough catch there by Kubala. Backhand stays inside. Gallo waits on it. Gallo now gets in there on the forehand. That one crossing the wall again. Nicholas left side is a 2-wall, and it's too low. Point and set, a perfect set for the Chargers. Iturbide Gallo, 6-0, 2 minutes.
I'll tell you, we don't see a lot of 6-0 set victories at this level of doubles.
No, and, that's the man responsible for it, Iturbide. The Costado was working early, and, that team lives and dies by the Costado of, Zulaika and Iturbide. When they're on, you see what the Chargers have done. They've won 2 championships. When they're off, results in a couple game day losses.
Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking their breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. See Gallo there paying some attention to his wrist, was moving it back and forth between his right side and backhand.
Yeah, he caught great back there, too.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. None of those difficulties that we saw him have initially in singles, whenever it was, a week ago or...
Yeah, Gallo will be playing singles a little later, where he's 0-3 this year, to your point. Has struggled there, but doubles, he's looked solid in the back. And you think about how the Chargers scored those points. What was it, 5 of the 6, 4 of the 6 coming via a shot of some sort?
And to the inside especially, because we're used to seeing Iturbide with those 2 walls and straight to the outside. That time, there were at least 2, if not 3, drop shots that were wide open. Nicholas not playing quite as aggressively as we've seen him play in the past. And Kubala made the catches in the backcourt. Gotta believe it was 2 misses, but just not able to get anything going for the Devils. Let's see what happens in this second set.
Iturbide top 10 in the roster in total kills, and he's already killed, 4 or 5 in that first set? 2 he's got here in set 2. Our second set ready to begin here. Nicholas and Kubala will serve to Iturbide and Gallo. Iturbide leading the entire battle court in Division 4. 6.5 total kills per match, though. He's just shy of his season average after 1 set. There's a serve. Set 2 has begun. With a forehand to the inside. Dropping. Nicholas came cross court to cut it off. Catch by Gallo. Floats one up. Kubala's there. Ball now on the inside from the 12 line. Gallo backs up, cuts it off, sends it to the inside, right back to Kubala. Gallo now steps up from the 11 line, sends it deep, right on the wall. Tough play by Kubala to bring that one in. Nicholas now for the 9, low bullet, that's dropping. Gallo ducks, Iturbide makes the save. Nicholas keeps the pressure on to the backhand. It's a low one. Comes shooting off the back wall. Iturbide sends it high back into the corner for Kubala. There's a catch by Kubala from the 12 line to the inside. Gallo backing him up. Makes the play. Nicholas able to cut one off. Sends it hard into the corner. That one dropping. Iturbide saves it. Nicholas again. This time for the forehand, winds it up, crosses the wall. Iturbide takes it right off. Beautiful catch. Gallo now on the right side. To the inside, Nicholas from the 8. A little bit higher and deep. Right back into the corner. Robote forehand, played up the middle. Nicholas. Softer Cortada. Iturbide took off. Almost got hit, but made the play. Here's Gallo now for the 10 line. Right along the wall, dropping in the corner. Nicholas and Robote, that clears the overhead screen. Gallo looking for the picata. Nicholas steps right in to cut it off. Now Robote for the Chargers. Tough one. Iturbide diving save. Nicholas sends it high into the corner again. Gallo all alone. He lays it up. That's a tough one. Nicholas Forehand to the inside. Gallo with a chance. He flicks it up. This time from the costado. Lower and harder. Gallo with a scoop backhand 2-wall. Oh, that is out. That landed on the line, which is out of play. That will give the Devils the first point of set 2.
I can't believe I said good try on a backhand 2-wall, but I did. Completely unexpected here. He's against the sidewall, and this is dropping. Just not dropping far enough away from that line. Can't flirt with it, can't touch it.
Kubala here at the 13, forehand. Stays inside. Iturbide. Oh, put it at Kubala's feet. He elects to get around it. He saves the rebote. Iturbide again, this time a high backhand into the corner. Rebote forehand. Played by Nicholas. Pass both Chargers. Iturbide with the save. Kubala lost his footing as he went to make the throw. We will get clarification. I think there is some discussion. I believe that there may be enhanced interference on this because there was contact with Kubala as he went to make. Yeah, well, he runs into Gallo. See, this is where I don't know for sure, Stu. Like, if you step on somebody, is that interference?
Well, it can't be reviewed. It's a question.
Yeah. Yeah, again, just some discussion with the chief judge as to say what exactly the call will be. Now, the distinction here is it enhanced interference? The rule with enhanced interference is there has to be contact. Drop shot to the inside by Iturbide. Will score. Again, folks, that happened pretty quickly, but there was not enhanced interference. Nicholas, I think, kind of jumped the gun a little bit on the serve there, so that's what happened. But there was discussion with the chief judge. It was not enhanced interference because there was not contact with the cesta. So it was interference. They replayed the point. Sorry, that happened a little bit quickly, but it is 1-1. That was not enhanced interference. Kubala in the middle of the court takes the serve. Almost clipped Iturbide. Rebote coming out. Saved. Nicholas, what a powerful backhand. That comes shooting off the back wall. Iturbide to the inside. Caught by Kubala. Forehand Rebote coming in a little bit lower. Nicholas keeps the pressure on. Sends it inside. Right back to Gallo. Tough Rebote there right along the wall. Iturbide. It's a big bouncer. Nicholas winds it up. Keeps it inside on the bounce. Secured by Gallo. He comes over the top. Quick bounce catch by Nicholas. Crashing into the wall. Rebote forehand. Nicholas waits on it. Sends it deep. Now Iturbide. A forehand Rebote of his own. Inside. Right for Kubala. Nicholas steps in to cut it off. Backhand from the 8. Gallo ducks away. Iturbide saves another Rebote. Same throw coming right back to him. Iturbide from the 7 line inside placement. Kubala goes up for a nice grab. Backhand high to the inside. That caught the rail just above the front wall, which is out of play. 2 points for the Devils. Nicholas and Kubala lead.
Ball just hitting way up too high. Trying to pass. Devils have the serve.
top, cut off here by Nicholas in the middle of the court. He goes deep. Iturbide fires it to the inside. Kubala, nice catch off the side wall. Right in the corner again. This Robote dropping. Nicholas, backhand from the 7. Oh, bullet. It's off the back wall. Iturbide saves another one. Wow, tough catch overhead there by Iturbide. Plays it up the middle. Kubala's got it on the left side. High and deep, played up the middle. Iturbide stays with it. Big bounce on the Robote. Kubala attacking, makes the play. Iturbide's got this one overhead. Back into the corner. Kubala laid notice, but Nicholas comes away with it. Oh, runner scoop by Kubala. Far to the inside. Gallo up for another one. Here's Iturbide now from the 10. Off the wall, Kubala handles. Iturbide now winds up a costado. Nicholas comes cross court, great read. Hard backhand, shoots off the back wall. Iturbide turns it. Nicholas has to make a leaping grab back overhead, sends it back to Gallo. He makes the catch at the 13 and passes on that return. Forehand Robote now up the middle. Gallo from the right side, back inside, crossing the wall. Nicholas takes it off, nice catch. Nicholas now at the 7 line. Fake the outside placement, put it back inside. Gallo. Back to Kubala with the backhand. He sends this one a little bit higher and further. Here's the Robote. Off by Nicholas up in the front court. Onto the inside now. Iturbide turns it 2 walls. Not enough. Nicholas makes the stop. Sends it low and hard, and it's scored. 3-1 lead for the Devils.
Communication here between Iturbide and Gallo. Nice stop here on the replay by Nicholas. Hard to the inside he goes, crossing that wall and going right over Gallo Cesta.
Gallo picks it up off the floor. Forehand over the top. Stopped by Kubala. Iturbide on the inside. Plays it on the wall. Kubala with a great grab. Gallo back up the middle. Here's Kubala. High and hard to the inside. Gallo waiting for it. Pulls it in. Nicholas now backpedaling. Fires the Robote inside. Not a lot on it. Iturbide with the save. Nicholas steps in front of it. Cuts it off. Forehand inside. Oh, Iturbide. Great positioning. Oh, bullet. Kubala. Nice grab again. Gallo floats one up. Kubala takes it back to the 13. Sends it inside. Gallo now at the forehand. High off the front wall. Drops between them. Nicholas. Good save on the back end. Gallo goes deep. Nicholas able to pass with that Robote. Now Iturbide to the inside. Finds the space. On the bounce, Kubala. Forehand inside, right back to Iturbide. Sends it at Kubala's feet. He scoops it up. Nice play. Forehand Robote to the outside. Nicholas cuts it off. Goes for a carom. Not enough. Iturbide stops it. Fires it low and hard. And it scores on the return. Second point for the Chargers.
Hard fought point by all 4 players. Iturbide getting a forehand on it. Throwing it low and hard, keeping it away from Nicholas on the return. Carom by Nicholas does not open up. Stopped. Low and hard, crossing the wall. And out of reach for Kubala.
Yeah, Adam to switch from his left side to his right side late. Fault over serve. First fault, second serve coming up. Second serve is good. Kubala from the middle of the court. High to the inside. Robote Played by Iturbide, who hooked it a bit. Nicholas steps in front of it, quick bounce. Hard to the inside, it scores. In and out of Gallo's basket. That is a 4-2 lead.
Gallo's been pretty much well on with his catching so far in the first 2 sets. That one in and out of the basket.
Gallo right side, long drop shot. Oh, Nicholas got there, inside placement. Gallo missed it. 5 points possible, set point. Nicholas picking up the pace too.
He needs to get those points up on the board here, which he has. Possible set point.
Iturbide. Philo scores. Chargers get one back. That's 3. It will serve.
That ball is coming pretty fast. Really fast. Iturbide picks the serve beautifully, winds up, steps into it. Boom.
Hard serve, Kubala stands in at the 12 line, makes the catch. Beautiful return to pass. Robote saved by Nicholas. Gallo reaches up, makes the catch on the right side. Forehand crossing the wall. Kubala goes up, makes a great play. Low bullet into the corner. Kubala gets it just before it crosses the wall. Sends it wall to wall. Here's the Robote. Played inside, back to Kubala. Iturbide now from the 10. Backhand opens up. Kubala keeps it on the left. Plays it inside. Gallo ducks. Iturbide hooks it up the middle. Nicholas with a chance. Low and hard. Oh, Iturbide right there. Keeps it going. Robote forehand. Launch back into the corner. Nice throw. Iturbide diving save. It's got a big bounce. Nicholas controls it up in the front. Forehand crossing the wall again. Iturbide with another save. Third one. Iturbide in position again. Now passes with this return. Nicholas now off his footing. Iturbide able to cut it off. Drop shot to the inside. Will score. That's 4 points.
It worked earlier in the first set. Worked there. Kubala got a good start on it. Just not able to get up to the ball. He's pretty far back when he threw this too.
He was.
Where is about the 10 line? Yeah, 9 line when he threw that. Yeah. Still possible set point here for the Devils in red.
Kubala. What a catch there by Gallo to get things started. Backhand. Tie off the back wall. Nicholas off his footing. Saves the Robote. Iturbide's got it at the 10. Inside placement for Kubala. He goes high and deep. Robote left side. Oh, that clipped. Nicholas makes the scoop. Forehand, low and hard. Tough one. Gallo steps in. He lays it up. Nicholas now. Forehand to the inside. Iturbide calls him off, but Gallo makes the save. Kubala fully screened, but made the catch on the outside. Gallo, good control. Kubala from the 11 line. Floats one up. It's on the wall. Gallo settles at the 12. Robote by Nicholas. Pass both Chargers. Iturbide set up for it. He plays it inside. Kubala steps up, caught in the air. Robote played at the 8. Ball to wall. This one coming back out. Gallo now, another forehand. This one a little bit lower. Opens up to the middle of the court. Kubala high to the inside. Played off the wall. Here's Gallo. Nicholas, great foot speed. Comes cross court to cut it off. Sends it back in the corner. Robote forehand. This one dropping. Nicholas saves it. Iturbide floats it high to the inside. Devils waiting on it. Kubala digs one out. Iturbide, though, in the middle of the court. Sends it at Kubala's feet. Tough Robote. He saves it. It's a 2-wall. Nicholas. Oh, Iturbide with a miss on the outside. point and set. We're going to a third one. Devils win it 6-4. Yeah, Nicholas was trying to get out of the way. Iturbide right there, but he had a clean look at the catch, just missed it.
Being able to keep your eye on the ball with a player right in front of you is so difficult to do. Robote here for Kubala on the replay. Catch by Iturbide.
Puts it at his feet here, but he's patient, digs it out, and you see Nicholas running with it, but yeah, I mean, he just caught it off the frame.
Nicholas was in the picture there for a very small part of Iturbide's attention to catch that ball. And on to a third set we'll go. You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Highlight Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are currently in our second of 6 scheduled matches on the game day between the Devils and the Chargers.
Well, that is Kubala under that towel, working awfully hard there in the backcourt. You know, that's what we've
very much
become accustomed to this season. You know, in Division 5, being drafted to this Devils team, he may be one of the most important selections in all Battle Court. You know, what he gives you in Division 5, especially in doubles, I mean, compared to a player like Cabrera, you know what he's doing there for the Fireballs. He's a solid player there. Kubala in the back, great defense. And sneaky power, too, especially when this second set goes on. He's going to pass pretty consistently now. But the Chargers, a little bit of a different look in that second set for him. Iturbide was as aggressive as could be in set number 1, but set 2 really didn't get as many opportunities and wasn't firing nearly as often. You see Carballo there in the background. Kid coming up off of the taxi squad today will be replacing Jairo.
It's good to see Michael back.
In one of his 2 matches. Yeah, good to see Carballo back there. The chief judge back there explaining to Kubala why that wasn't enhanced interference and why it was interference, but there wasn't really much contest from the Devils. Not that it would make much of a difference, but they seem to understand and making the way out there for a third set. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our third set. Iturbide and Gallo serve to Nicholas and Kubala. There's a set. Our third set is underway.
Nicholas got out of the way really well.
Just did. Iturbide to the inside. Mote opens up. Tough save by Kubala. Oh, what a scoop. Iturbide low and hard. Oh my, one-handed scoop by Kubala.
That's beautifully done by Kubala.
Here's Gallo, forehand to the inside. Kubala runs out of the way. Nicholas saves the rebote. Gallo, low runner inside. Kubala all alone, scoops it up. Rebote forehand. Kubala waits on it at the 12 line. High to the inside for Gallo now. He goes deep. Forehand rebote that just clears the screen. Gallo from the backcourt. Sends it along the wall. Nicholas in position for another rebote save. Here's Iturbide. Higher and harder. Kind of died off the back wall though. Nicholas still able to pass. Iturbide returns one. Wall to wall. Nicholas. This one dropping for Gallo. Takes it off the side wall. Another scoop there by Iturbide. Elevates his forehand. Nicholas with a chance. He lays it up. Great communication there by the Devils. Gallo. Forehand high off the front wall now. Nicholas waits on it at the 9 line. Turns it inside. Right back to Gallo. Kubala. Inside placement. Iturbide, that's right along the wall. Just kind of lays it up. Iturbide tracks it down for him. Powerfully thrown. Back it up.
Tipped.
Kubala could not scoop it up. First point of our third set goes to the Chargers.
Kubala ran out of court, trying to take that ball on the bounce. When he got his cest up, he was already against the back wall. Interesting to see someone in the audience cover their Miami Dolphins jersey with a Chargers jersey, with a highlighted Chargers jersey. I like that.
I don't know what year we're in. Is that a Chula Chargers Correa jersey? Mine. Flashbacks. Backhand to the inside. Nice catch there by Kubala. Kubala thought about it. Nicholas on the backhand makes the save. Here's Gallo from the left side. Backhand floated it up. Nicholas leaping crab. There's Gallo now, wall to wall. Sends it deep. Nicholas able to make the save. Gallo reaching in from the 11 line. Another forehand. Kubala now. Gallo on the right side. Tries to keep it close to the sidewall. Nicholas steps in, low, hard return. What a catch off the sidewall there by Iturbide. Kubala, low bullet. Iturbide cuts it off from the 9, sends it deep. Wall to wall. Nicholas from the 5 line, turns it. Right back to Gallo. Catch by Nicholas now off the sidewall. Now Iturbide lost a step, got the backhand off. Iturbide now for the 9. Backhand inside. Kubala reaches back behind him to pull it in. Oh, Gallo reaching now. Forehand. Well placed. Crossing the wall, but Nicholas gets in there with a left side save. Backhand to the outside. Caught the pad. And the pad is bad. 1-1.
Gallo trying to make a shot happen. Iturbide. Say rightfully frustrated. I mean, either player on the team has a chance to go for the shot that they think is going to score. Gallo going for backhand to the outside.
Gallo gets to that serve, forehand. Kubala ducks early. Nicholas in position makes the save. Iturbide reaches along the wall, pulls it in, backhand. Stopped by Kubala. Iturbide calls him off, sends it inside. Kubala's there. Iturbide now at the 9. Powerful backhand, leaping catch by Kubala. It's dropped in the corner by Gallo. 2-1 lead for the Devils.
Again, haven't seen many of those misses. He was spot on there in the first set. Second set, a mistake. That one, just a drop around the 13 line.
Outside serve, Gallo all over it, makes the play. Oh, wow, Nicholas reaching low, cuts it off in the air, and the return scores. 3-1 lead for the Devils.
Whereas the earlier drop was just a drop. That was a particularly difficult catch coming off of the side wall. Iturbide coming back to encourage Gallo to press on.
Inside placement cut off there by Nicholas. Hard throw. Oh, that one in the corner. Iturbide sweeps it off the ground. Nicholas full sprint. He got there. Goes for the 3-wall. What a catch by Gallo. Drops it inside. Kubala with a great read. He got up before the second bounce. Iturbide to the inside. Kubala calls him off. It's right on the wall. He makes the play.
Difficult catch by Kubala.
Now Gallo. High and hard. This one kicking to the outside. Nicholas steps in, saves the rebote. Here's Gallo. Backhand. That's coming out a long way to the inside. Nicholas gets there. Leaves a tough one. Oh, Iturbide pushed it outside. Nicholas sends it from the 3 line. Crossing the wall. Gallo returns a 2-wall too low. 4-1 lead for the Devils, that is. How about the play here by Nicholas and Kubala late? I mean, these guys have, stayed true to their game plan.
Absolutely. Excellent court positioning, moving to the ball, stopping it.
Gallo sends a forehand inside. Crossing the wall again. Nicholas makes his save. Iturbide waits on it. Sends it above the pad. Kubala, backhand. Caught on the inside there by Gallo. He goes deep, clears the overhead screen. Nicholas backpedals, Fires it at the 6. Stopped overhead by Iturbide. Kubala now from the 11. Higher and harder. Gallo able to make a play on it. Kubala not going to let that one come out. Gallo takes it off the sidewall again. High and hard catch by Kubala. Ote coming up the middle. Iturbide sends it inside. Tough one.
Beautiful.
Kubala waits for it to cross. Makes the play in the corner. Gallo has to reach in. The backhand is up in the overhead screen. 5 points, a possible set, and a possible match point for Nicholas and Kubala.
Gallo trying to get the ball all the way back over all the traffic, and doing so hit the overhead screen. Kubala solid with his catching here in this third set. It's just been spot on. Iturbide seeming frustrated that neither he nor Gallo have been able to get anything going.
Gallo gets to that serve, comes over the top. Tough scoop made by Kubala. There's Gallo, forehand to the inside, caught by Kubala again. Gallo out of the way, that's into the Chula. Iturbide with a diving save. Nicholas with a chance. Forehand low and hard. Scooped
Beautiful
up
catch.
off the sidewall by Iturbide. It keeps the match going. Robote wall to wall. Iturbide back to the inside. Stopped by Kubala. Gallo tip ball there in the backcourt. Point, set, and match. Nicholas and Kubala win the last two, 6-4, 6-1. And the Devils take a 2-0 lead in tonight's game day. How about that win by Nicholas and Kubala, outlasting Iturbide and Gallo into a third set. Coming up next will be 5th Division doubles, Ferronda and CRB against Arta and El Barba. Game day score reflecting that win by Nicholas and Kubala just a few moments ago. Devils now open up a 2-0 lead. Fifth Division doubles up next. Ferronda and CRB against Arta and El Barba. That team for the Chargers with a chance to get some momentum back on the Chargers' side. Yeah, that match really just got away from the Chargers there in the end. Gal looking a little gassed in those last couple points and made a few unforced errors late. Nicholas and Kubala, though, they weren't standing in those long rallies, making few mistakes at the end. Another solid performance for this 4th Division doubles team. Here they are, Nicholas and Kubala. Quite the win there. So you see 6-0 for Iturbide and Gallo to start off that first set. How do you guys respond? Because you guys are primarily a defensive team and there was a lot of offense early.
I would say the ball being very slow hurt me a lot just because I don't have a lot of power. And then Iturbide was killing me with the dejadas where Nicholas had to move to the outside. So I think it helped a lot when we could get into the second set and the ball heats up a little bit and I'm not trying so hard to pass.
Yeah, awesome. Well played, and another win for your Devils on the game day. Thanks for the time, guys.
Thank you very much. Go Devils.
And well explained there by Kubala. You know, that can happen early on in the match. It's a little different than later on, and strategy certainly shifts. Go back to 5th Division doubles. Ferronda and CRB with a chance here against Arta and El Barba. Ferronda and CRB with a record of 2-3 so far in the regular season. Arta and El Barba just one win, 1-6. Ferronda and CRB won the first matchup just 11 days ago. But remember, El Barba was out that time, so Williams played up in the front court. That was Williams and Arta. First set didn't go the way of the Devils, lost 6-0, but then they came back and won the final two 6-2, 6-2 to give Ferronda and CRB the win there. So we'll see what they have coming out for the rematch here in our third match of the game day. Arta some struggles there in the backcourt in his first match, but he's up in the front now.
Where he's been known to throw a shot or two.
Absolutely.
Or 10.
Maybe more like that. Well, we'll see coming up next here. Ferranda with a great start as well. Already a win under his belt, playing with some confidence. We'll see how this third match goes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin match number 3. That'll be 5th Division doubles. Representing the Devils, we have the team of Ferranda and CRB. And for the Chargers is the team of Arta and El Barba.
Ferranda serves. The match begins. Ball tipped in the backcourt. Hard serve. Scoring. First point up on the board for Ferranda and CRB. Ferranda has a serve for the Devils.
Well, El Barba's going to have to handle that serve. If he can get play with the side wall without Arta stepping in, could be a tough match here for the Chargers.
As we've been saying, Ferranda's not giving up any opportunities, whether he's...
No. He's trying to play. He's trying to get in and get out today.
Exactly.
So see for some Cortada serves, and yeah, Arta stepping right in.
Arta picks this serve. Forehand played back, and CRB's there. El Barba from the 11 line to the inside. Arta down low. Here's the backhand from the 8 line. Another backhand by Arta. CRB from the 10. El Barba is there. Here's a backhand from the 11. Robote, left side by Arta. To the outside it goes. CRB is there. Fine catch made overhead by El Barba. Here's Ferranda winding up. 2-all will score. 2 points for Ferranda and CRB of the Devils. Ferranda has the serve.
Well, look, this is a Ferranda and CRB team that had pretty high expectations coming into the season. They lost their first 3 matches, but now they've won 2 in a row to get to that 2-3 record. So this is a team that's on the up. They've been playing really well and seemingly have hit their stride, led by Ferranda up there in the front. Starting to kill a lot more points.
Arta picks this serve. The drop shot. Oh, that scores. Well executed by Arta. Arta and El Barba are on the board with a point for the Chargers. Arta has the serve. That was beautifully executed. I mean, CRB is fast.
Yeah.
We have a number of guys here that are fast. It's going to be getting faster every year. CRB tying the cesta back on.
How about in the last 2 serves that have come in, Arta stepped in front and cut both off. So that tells you his game plan and what he's thinking to win this match. He's going to have to be aggressive.
Absolutely. Ferranda picks this serve. Cortada stopped by Arta. That's a beautiful catch. Here's CRB at the 11 line. Backhand. 2-all. Opens up and scores. Beautifully executed by Arta. Arta has 2 with El Barba. He serves.
What a shot. Sent a 2-wall off the Robote. He just said, heck with it. You know, if they get to it, they get to it. But Arta's going to be aggressive, and so far, so good. He's tying things up 2-2.
There's a backhand by CRB. Robote forehand. Arta on the catch. Winds up. Inside placement. CRB. Tough grab at the 9 line. Here's El Barba. CRB from the 10 line to the inside. El Barba, another fine catch on the backhand. Arta playing deep. Backhand from the 10 to the inside. Robote dropping. Saved by Ferranda. Ferranda from the 8, powerfully thrown. Robote forehand. Robote forehand saved by Ferranda. CRB on the right side to the left side of Arta. Arta with a drop shot. CRB takes off. He has
this
it.
One.
Bilo will score. 3 points. for Ferronda and CRB of the Devils. Ferronda has a serve.
I'll tell you what, Arto was trying to attack CRB. Earlier in that point, he dropped one at his feet. He made a beautiful catch up high on the left side. So then Arto tries the drop shot the second time around. And we said CRB's fast. He didn't get to the first one.
He called Ferronda off, too.
Yeah. And look, if the guy's got full steam ahead, let him take it, especially CRB.
Barb on the catch, backhand from the 9 line. Here's Ferronda midcourt. Cortado will score. 4 points for Ferronda and CRB of the Devils. Ferronda has the serve.
Yeah, Arta got caught to the outside there. When Ferronda's winding up that forehand, he has to give him the space to make the throw. El Barba was hanging a little deep in the backcourt, didn't quite recognize that his front quarter was out of it. Ferronda just got that second bounce in front of El Barba. 4-2. Devils back in front, in control.
Arta picks this serve on the forehand, low and hard, scooped up by CRB. El Barba's there, backhand from the 9. Ferronda on the forehand, also from the 9. Arta reaches out, backhand from the 8. Arta will take this on the bounce, backhand to the inside. Arta down low, backhand from the 7 line, 2 pass. Rabote, forehand by Ferronda, cut off by Arta. Powerful backhand by CRB, wall to wall, out to the Rabote. CRB again. Here's El Barba from the 11 line. Rabote forehand by Ferronda, caught high by Arta. Arta to the inside, CRB is there. Rabote forehand by Ferronda. Arta reached up, has a tip ball. That's 5 points for Devils. Ferronda and CRB. Possible set point.
And Arta's very aggressive. I mean, he's up all the way from the 11 line, 11 and a half to the front wall. And El Barba has been struggling here in the back, but sometimes you try to do a little bit too much. You make unforced errors like that. 5-2. Chance for the Devils to close out the set. Oh,
Arta picks this serve. Inside placement stopped by CRB. CRB powerfully from the forehand. El Barba on the Rabote. That's hooked. Out of play. Point and set for Ferronda and CRB of the Devils. 2 minutes go up on the board. We'll come back out. Play our next set.
So Ferronda and CRB playing like we've become accustomed to these last few weeks. Like that first set, 6-2. And these guys, I mean, communicating effectively too, and you see it on the split placements and the drop shots. You know, that's really where it comes into play. All over it. You know, the first one, the Devils weren't able to get to it, but then every other attempt, they communicated, got to it, and able to kill some in their favor as well. You see the result, 6-2.
Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. CRB distracted by something I think he finds interesting. He's enthusiastic. Couldn't hear what it was.
I'm trying to decipher, but I'm not sure. There's Ubia. It's coming out a little bit later. I remember last time we saw Ubia, he went out with an arm injury. That was a bicep.
I guess that giant chunk of metal is good for the bicep. Definitely part of the rehab for it. No question about that.
You know.
Big bicep, big chunk of metal.
Yeah. Strengthen up the muscle. You know, he was good to see that he was coming back for at least one of the matches today, because when guys go out and they're reaching for the arm, especially that right bicep, that could get pretty ugly. But Ubia was all right to play in just one of the two today. So he'll be coming out actually in our next match, Iturbide and Ubia against Carballo and Benny. The return of Carballo coming up off the taxi squad to replace Jairo. He'll be coming up next. Second set of our third match. Arta and El Barba will have the serve coming out to begin set number 2.
We are ready to begin our next set. Arta will have the serve for the Chargers. Here's the serve. We begin. Elbarba on the catch. There's the backhand. Elbarba from the left side. CRB from the 11 line. Powerful backhand. Caught in the air by Ferranda. Ferranda going for the inside placement. That caught the pad. First point of the second set goes to Arta and Elbarba of the Chargers. Arta has the serve.
Yep, it's scoring one way or another. That one just bit the Devils a little bit, catching the top part of the pad. Good thought, though. Space was there. It just comes down to execution.
CRB on the backhand. Powerfully thrown to pass. Rabote, left side.
What a backhand.
It's a point for Ferranda and CRB of the Devils. Ferranda has the serve.
CRB just launches that one from about the 11 line, and it's on the side wall, crossing at the 5 or 6. As Arta tries to play that Rabote. I mean, it really just doesn't get much better than that.
Really difficult play.
Especially, I mean, CRB Division 6 player, frozen the last couple of years.
Elbarba on the catch. Here's the backhand. CRB, backhand to the inside. Elbarba, forehand Rabote. Falls just short the front wall. 2 points for Ferranda and CRB. Ferranda has the serve.
Yeah, you try to get in there on the right side of Rabote. You just don't have enough power to reach the front wall. See Elbarba just try to push it up there, hooked it into the side wall first, and that killed most of the speed.
Fault, under serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Scoop by CRB. Here's the backhand by Elbarba. Ferranda's there. Here's Elbarba from the 12 line, backhand. Ferranda has this on the right side at the 7 line. Plays it back. Elbarba's there again. Here's the backhand. Rabote by Arta. CRB takes on the bounce, the 8 line. Plays it high. Arta's there. Backhand from the 9. Arta on the catch. Backhand powerfully thrown. Rabote coming out. What a catch. Juggling on the catch of CRB. Good effort. That is a point for Arta and Elbarba. We're all tied up 2-2 in the second set. Arta serves for the Chargers.
Yeah.
Great effort.
Yeah, it's certainly a juggle. Both players in the white jersey calling out for it, and the official as well. Good call there from the back.
Ferranda will pick this serve on the forehand. That carom opens wide and scores. Beautifully executed by Ferranda. Ferranda and CRB with 3 points. Ferranda serves.
Well, most times Ferranda picks the serve. He goes inside with it pretty quickly. This time, waited for Arta to commit, then opened up, shot the 2 wall, scored easily.
That is a beautiful carom.
Yeah.
Outside serve by Ferranda. Ferranda moving in, had that ball on the tip of his cesta. 3-3. Arta serves for the Chargers.
Yeah, and look, Ferranda seemingly had a play on that ball. I mean, he was coming cross court. It's not a showy play with one hand. For some players, that's just how they control the ball a little bit better. Ferranda's one of them. He just missed it.
Good hard serve by Arta. Here's CRB. Backhand. Elbarba, tip ball at the 10 line. 4 points for Ferronda and CRB here in the second set. Ferronda has the serve for the Devils.
I'll tell you, CRB's been a difference maker today. That's now the second throw that has scored for him in this set. Another backhand that's crossing the side wall right where Albarba's standing. Forces the miss.
Here's the backhand by Albarba. Ferronda, powerful backhand, wall to wall. Arta on the rebote. Scooped up by CRB on the left side. Albarba from the 10 line. CRB's there, backhand. Back to the inside, out to the rebote. Arta on the rebote. CRB now on the forehand. Catch by Ferronda up there at the 3 line. Hard throw to the outside of the court. Perfectly placed to score. 5 points for Ferronda and CRB. Possible match point.
And although CRB's throw didn't score, it set up that return by Arta. And look at where Ferronda's got the ball. He's got it at the 3 line on his right side. Well, high carambola, gets
really
the third
well
wall, hits off the back wall, it opens up, and it scores.
Really well done. Catch by Albarba off a fine serve by Ferronda. Here's CRB, backhand from the 12 line. Albarba again, backhand from the 11. CRB has this on the right side. Arta, midcourt, 2-all, long 2-all, opening and scoring. Well executed by Arta. That's 4 points for Arta and Albarba. Still possible match point here for the Devils. Arta serves.
Well, keeps him in the match. I mean, how about that? From the inside, makes the catch, shoots it pretty deep in the backcourt, gets it just above the pad. Look at that reach by Ferronda. Good effort.
When he's relaxed, he really can throw it from anywhere on this court. Here's a catch by CRB. Backhand, low and hard to the inside. Arta going high. CRB with a big lead and a great catch. Here's Arta midcourt. Cortada, stopped by Ferronda. Ferronda from the backhand at the center line. Albarba's there. Backhand, CRB from the 10. Arta lets it pass. Here's the rebote. CRB back to the inside. High and hard, and Albarba's there again. CRB from the forehand at the 11. Backhand by Arta to the inside. Rebote, forehand by Ferronda. Arta cuts it off, winds it up, throws the 2-all. That scores.
Perfect.
5-5, so it is set point for the Chargers. Arta and Albarba, match point for the Devils. Ferronda and CRB.
Well, what you're saying with Arta, he can make a shot from anywhere at any time out there on the court. Playing relaxed out here these last couple points. He's brought it to a 5-5 tie. Devils win it. The match is over. Chargers win it. It'll take us to a third set.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for a second serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. CRB on the backhand to the inside. Arches there, winding up. Inside placement stopped by CRB. CRB on the backhand. Albarba's there. Here's Ferronda. Backhand from the 8 line. Into the corner. Out to the rebote. 2-all, too low. Point, set, and a hard-fought match for Ferronda and CRB. Taking it in a straight sets. 6-2, 6-5.
2-all drops into the pad, and the Devils escape in that second set with a victory, 6-2, 6-5. Won the first 3 matches of the game day, so Devils have secured at least a tie Need to win one of the next 3 to win the game day. Carballo and Benny against Iturbide and Ubia coming up next.
All right, boys, who we betting on?
However you bet, whoever you are, the sportsbook for every kind of player. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Game day score reflecting that 3rd win in a row for the Devils. Foronda and CRB ending that one in straight sets. Devils with a chance to win it. Carballo and Benny, they'll take on Iturbide and Ubia. But before we get to that, we're going to hear from our winners, Foronda and CRB. Now 3 in a row. Congratulations, guys. Your 3rd win in a row, now back to 500 in the regular season. CRB, the catching was just phenomenal there for you in the match. How do you manage all the responsibilities from switching positions, changing front and back, and all the stuff that comes with it? How do you stay focused?
It's basic, simple stuff when it comes to it. It's focus on the point, focus on every throw, and adjust. That's it. It's all about adjusting.
Yeah, guys, that was a great win, and now he secured at least a tie. We'll see what happens the rest of the game day. Thank you for the time.
Thank you. Go Devils.
Carballo and Benny will take on Iturbide and Ubia in our 2nd division doubles match up next. Iturbide and Ubia with a record of 5-2. They've been playing pretty well to start off this season. And Carballo substituting here for Jairo, who is out for the Devils, and Carballo coming in from the taxi squad. The guy that has battle court experience too. He played the first 5 seasons of battle court, a member of the Cyclones every season. He won a championship with the Cyclones. Now not a full-time member of the roster, but when you need a high-level sub, Carballo is going to get the call. And here he is with an opportunity against Iturbide and Ubia to give the Devils the win. Carballo, an explosive player, an exciting player, a little bit wild at times, and that's kind of been the knock when, people have negative things to say, a little bit wild, and sometimes doesn't have full control. But when he's on, he's fun to watch and pretty successful too. All ready to go here with match number 4, 2nd division doubles. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our 4th match of the game day, 2nd division doubles. Representing the Devils, we have the team of Carballo and Benny. And for the Chargers, the team of Iturbide and Ubia. There's a serve. We begin with an ace by Carballo. Now we get the Devils on the board first.
Always a question as to how players coming off the taxi squad are going to play. At the lower levels, lower divisions rather, we've seen both Williams and Joseph. Now we get a look at Carballo. So far with that first serve, looks great.
Clean miss up there in the service box. Backhand to the inside by Ubia. Caught by Benny. Catch overhead by Iturbide. Sends it high to the inside. Benny's there. Miss along the side wall. 2 points in a row for the Devils.
Ball right back on the side wall where it's particularly difficult to catch for anyone trying to catch the ball there, front quarter or back quarter.
Iturbide's got this serve to wall to score. Chargers get one back. Iturbide serves.
Iturbide picked that Iturbide picked that serve beautifully. And the 2-all. Just killed it really well.
Catch on the outside there by Benny. Low runner, backing up. Ubia scoops it up. Hard throw to the inside. Benny handles right off the sidewall. Backhand on the numbers. Ubia's got this one. Tough catch now by Benny. Keeps it inside. Ubia goes up for another one. One dying in the corner. Carballo lays up the rebote. Attacking. Here's Iturbide to the inside. Quick bounce catch brought in by Benny. Low hard return. Iturbide. No, 2 bounces ruled before the catch. That's a 3rd point for the Devils.
Yeah, that was really well thrown by Benny. He got that back in quick just above the pad. Light enough touch to have it bounce twice before Iturbide gets a play on it. Benny eyes this up perfectly. Great catch, keeps it low. Doesn't throw it particularly hard. One bounce. Oh, close. Very close.
Rotate to the inside, cut off by Iturbide. Backhand, right on the wall. Benny with a great stop. Benny now back at the 12 line. Keeps it inside, kick it up. Ubia pulls it in at the 12. And hard, Carballo on the move, saves the rebote. Iturbide, though, has it in the middle of the court. He blasts the backhand. Benny steps up, sends it deep. It's coming out. Iturbide all the way at the 4 line, turns it wall to wall. Now Carballo in position, dumps it inside. Ubia, good read, hard backhand. That one dying in the corner. Benny fall down save on the bounce. Here's Iturbide with a drop shot. Not enough. Carballo gets to it. He waits for inside. What a stop by Ubia right along the sidewall. There's a catch by Iturbide. Inside placement, dropping low. Here's Benny. Benny to the outside. Ubia got there. Low runner. Benny knocked it down. Chargers with their 2nd point.
So anything that Ubia might try to do on the right side with a tender bicep is going to be painful. Probably do whatever he can to keep everything on the left side. And he's got one of the most powerful left sides in all the battle court. In that case, he just rifled it low and hard. Coming off that sidewall, Benny could not make the catch.
Benny takes the serve. High and hard to the inside, caught by Ubia. Catch by Ubia from the 12 line, keeps it inside. Benny takes it right off the wall. Benny from the 11. High to the inside. Iturbide steps back, takes it in overhead. Now goes deep. Not past Benny, though. Benny's backhand just clears the overhead screen. Iturbide fires it inside. Benny waiting for Rebote now. Turns it low. Ubia trying to run around it. Just tipped it. 4-2 lead for the Devils.
There we have an example of Ubia doing anything he can to keep that ball on the left side. And it is possible. It is definitely possible to go completely cross court. We almost saw it there.
Ubia from the 11 keeps it inside, right on the wall. Benny, another spectacular catch. Oh, bullet. Ubia stops that one. Sends it high back inside, right to Benny. Catch overhead there by Benny. Back to the inside. By Iturbide. Iturbide goes high and deep. That's coming way out. Carballo at the 3 line. Turns it to pass. Iturbide, though, with a play. Saves it inside. Benny. Iturbide fires a Rebote inside. High scoop made by Benny at the 10 line. Here's Iturbide. Sends it low and hard. Benny waits for it. Iturbide, Cortada attempt. Benny steps up, got there. His Cortada a little lower, but Iturbide picks it off before it crossed the side wall. And he floats it back into the corner. Iturbide to the inside. Benny. Oh, bullet. Bia's got it again. Backhand 2-all. A hard one. But out of play. 5 points, a possible set point for Carballo and Benny.
Yeah, backhand 2-all attempt there. Second one we've seen this evening. First one there for Ubia. Earlier thrown by Gallo. That one didn't work either.
Hard backhand, Rebote, saved by Carballo, stopped overhead by Iturbide. He sends it deep. Benny stops it in the corner. Comes out on the left side, Ubia now. Low runner, Benny with the scoop. Oh, right on the wall, Ubia out of the way. Iturbide slaps it outside. Carballo waits on it. Ooh, switch to the right. Oof. Could have got dangerous, but it missed Rebote.
Dangerous really quick. Now, Iturbide has played with Carballo before, so he does know that he does do surprise moves like that. It's really not anything Carballo did wrong per se, just not aware of where the other guy...
He switched from left to right, and the right side Rebote put Iturbide in the line of fire.
That follow-through would have caught Iturbide in the side of the head.
Leaping catch in the corner by Ubia. Floats one back to Benny. Benny's left side, low and hard. Caught by Iturbide, comes flying in at the 10. Oh, that's a big backhand. Iturbide just does get out there, returns it low and hard. Benny with a nice scoop. This one on the wall, Ubia. From up at the 11 line, dropping inside, Benny. Good read. Rebote now, played inside, caught by Benny. Benny from the 9, low runner, one-handed scoop made by Ubia. Backhand clears, coming back out to Carballo. He tracks it down. Ubia low runner, caught in the air by Benny. From the 10 line to the inside, Ubia takes it in. Even lower by Benny, scoop in the corner by Ubia. Backhand return. And he's got another one on the bounce. Sends this one a little bit higher. Ubia reaching in. Catch off the sidewall. Benny between the 11 and 12. Right back to Ubia, same spot. A return. Carballo steps in to cut it off. Backhand 2-wall. Scooped up by Iturbide to the inside. Benny with a great read. Cortada stopped by Iturbide.
Great catch.
Carballo now alone. Turns to Rebote. Lets it pass to Ubia in the backcourt. Good patience by Benny. Saves the Rebote on the back end, but Iturbide. Split them up to score. That's
Perfect
4 points.
Iturbide, presence of mind to see Carballo going outside to protect the 2-all. Benny staying inside, moving up. He was going to drop it inside. See Benny taking those steps up. Split placement is just wide open.
Yeah, when you haven't been playing a whole lot, that's a good shot to go for. Split placement, not the traditional 2-wall, not the inside, because Carballo's quick. Catch by Ubia here from the 11. High and hard into the corner. Rebote, forehand, saved at the 8, dropping low. Ooh. Late notice, Ubia came away with it. Oh, that opens. Wow, Benny somehow cleared the overhead screen on the save. Iturbide from the outside. Powerful throw, scooped up by Benny. Backhand 2-wall. Dropped. Point and set. Carballo and Benny win it 6-4. 2 minutes will play set 2.
I think Iturbide is rethinking whether or not that ball was going to land out. The truth of the matter is, it doesn't make a difference. When you're the one who's got to catch the ball, if there's any question in your mind that ball is going to land in, catch it. Catch it.
Well, especially with the set on the line, too. And, you know, wasn't this throw right here, but Benny makes a great catch. Iturbide to the inside. Benny,
Beautiful.
I mean, just scoops it up, but here's the throw. I mean, you judge for yourself at home. Would this have gone out? No, I
don't. It was headed to the cage.
That's way too close.
I have no idea. I really don't know. It really depends. And what it depends on is how fast the ball was going. If it was going hard, that would have stayed in the air and likely hit the yellow pad out.
And this ball,
if it was dropping, it could have dropped in.
I think it sinks quicker than people expect to. When you get out there for the first time, that ball does drop a little more. So even if it looks like it's close, I think chances are that it's going to land in. But that, again, it's too close to let go. But Iturbide, that's a catch that he believes that he should make on the right side. And if he does, he's got a good opportunity to kill it. So, maybe not so worried about the boundary. Just came down to maybe thinking about the shot before he secured the catch. Either way, though, Carballo and Benny come away with that first set victory, 6-4. Carballo looking pretty composed in his first time out here in it hasn't been, I guess, a full year, but a couple months, maybe half a year.
Doesn't look like he went anywhere.
Huh? Not the usual explosiveness and the shots that we've come to know from Carballo, but still the speed's there, the athleticism, he's in position. Benny doing a great job of controlling play from the back. We'll see what happens here in set number 2. Iturbide and Ubia will have the serve coming out to begin that second set. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, we're ready to begin set 2. Iturbide and Ubia. Serve to Carballo and Benny. There's a serve. We begin our second set. Forehander Bote, caught by Benny at the 10. Backhand. Ball to wall. Saved by Iturbide. Tough grab. Iturbide goes flying into the wall. Backhand up the middle. Benny's got it. Sends this one a little bit higher. Ubia from the 12 line. Floats it inside. Between them. Carballo goes back for the save. Drop shot. Benny got there. Sends it high to pass. Iturbide with a play. Turns it 2 walls to score. Chargers strike first here in set 2.
Communication here between Benny and Carballo is spot on. Benny calls for it, makes the play, throws it up high. And he sends Carballo back to the inside. Setting up the split placement. Benny was all alone to try to make that catch. Carballo went exactly where Benny told him to go. Also telling Iturbide where not to throw it.
Hard serve. Benny comes away with it. Plays it right on the wall. Ubia didn't want it. Iturbide makes a save on the backhand. Carballo backhand to the outside. It's in. Carballo crossed right in front of him. Iturbide sends it back inside. Here's Benny. On Cortada, not enough. Iturbide to the inside. Benny with a great read. Caught in the air. Blast the backhand just out of reach of Ubia. Iturbide sends it back. Benny, long carom, not enough. Iturbide from the outside. Returns a drop shot. Benny got there. Outside placement by Benny, scores.
You think that Benny wanted this, Philo?
1-1, tied up. Yeah. Drop shot here to the inside. It was almost, look at this. I mean, he goes outside, he reacts very quickly, and then that's it. It gives you about 1 second of a celebration.
1 second too much. Get back to that backcourt.
Ubia from the middle of the court, low runner inside, scoop by Benny. Catch in the corner, Ubia. Plays it inside, Carballo.
Good save.
It's a tough save. Oh, nice scoop by Iturbide. Just out of reach of Benny. Carballo comes back for it, lays it up inside Iturbide. Costado, hard throw, scoop by Benny. Ubia from the corner, comes out. This one a little lower. Benny's got it in the air. Iturbide from the 9 line, cuts it off, sends it deep. Not past Benny, though. This one, out of reach of both Devils. Carballo plays the rebote right back to Iturbide. Another one. Shooting off the back wall. Carballo lays it up. 3 in a row now. Benny steps away. Carballo saves the rebote. This one played by Benny. He's got a chance. Backhand 2-wall.
Beautiful catch.
By Ubia. Plays it inside. Benny's there. Ubia steps up. He's at the 11. Powerful throw. Right on the wall. Benny. Got it. This one coming in low. Benny up at the 11 line. Oh, bullet. No play for Iturbide. Ubia's got to scoop it up. Benny back beyond the 13. Drops it inside. Ubia. A little bit further up. Able to pass. There's Carballo alone on the rebote. Dropping inside. Ubia's got it again. Scoop by Benny on the 11. Lays it up the middle. Iturbide slaps the rebote inside, right back to Benny. And he plays it on the wall.
What a catch.
Ubia, what a catch there, right on the numbers. Carballo overran it, now comes back, plays it up the middle. Ubia now from the left side. High, hard backhand. No play for Benny. Carballo comes back in. Saved by Iturbide. Carballo. Split placement. Oh, what a scoop by Ubia. Ubia to the inside. Right there is Benny. Ubia back in position, makes the catch from the 13. He goes up for it. This one dropping between them. Carballo's rebote escapes. Not a play. 2-1 lead for the Chargers.
No shortage of power by any player on the court. Benny's throwing as hard as we've seen him in his entire career. Carballo stepping in off the taxi squad like he never left.
And he opens up with the left side, stopped by Ubia. And a little bit harder, dropping low. Ubia steps up to it. Bote sticks inside. Ooh, tough play by Iturbide. Sends the backhand right to Benny. Benny now, that's right to Iturbide. Iturbide goes deep. Takes Benny out of it. Carballo sets up for the rebote. Iturbide cuts it off. Sends it wall to wall. Carballo in position. Lays up another one. Iturbide looking to attack to the outside and ate him up. And it scores. 3 points for the Chargers.
Iturbide eyed that shot perfectly. Carballo trying to make a scoop. Real close to his body. See Iturbide winding up here. Yeah, that eats Carballo up.
It's again the splitter. It's just a tough one to read. Wow, what a stop by Benny to get things started. Last the backhand, Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand. Played to pass off his footing. Benny just flicks it up there. Bounces between them. Big bounce. Controlled by Ubia. Benny, tip ball up on the right side. That's 4 points for the Chargers.
That trap catch. I don't know what to call it. I really don't. So I make that trap catch that Benny has. That where he reaches overhead and traps it. That one got away. A 4-1 lead here for the Chargers.
Serve takes Benny to the outside. Ooh, almost got Iturbide, but Ubia comes in to make a tough catch. Takes Benny out of it. Rebote forehand, played inside. Caught by Ubia. Benny now on the right side, comes over the top, crossing the wall, hits, scores. Well placed. Devils get one back here. 4-2 lead, though, for the Chargers.
Right off the tip of the cesta.
Oh, Iturbidé's got the serve. 2-wall to score. 5 points and a possible set point here for the Chargers.
This would force a third set. Iturbide catches this serve. I mean, this is a hard serve by Carballo. Iturbide lines up, catches it beautifully, throws the 2-all. Just out of reach of Carballo to score. Beautifully done by Iturbide.
What a catch by Iturbide right off the wall. Carballo, no look, brings it in on the right side. Drops right into the corner. Lotte dug out. Carballo on the attack. Karam not enough. Iturbide from the outside. His Karam is in the pad. That is bad. That gives the Devils 3 still going here.
Carballo doing a little bit more of that floating around the front court that we used to see when he was with us on a regular basis. Literally, if I didn't look at his feet, I'd probably think he was on roller skates. As opposed to ice skates, because, you know, we're in South Florida and cement. So it's got to be roller skates, rollerblades.
He moves quick.
And smooth.
He is, yeah. Hard serve, Ubia from the middle of the court. Plays it back inside. Benny's got to run around it. Robote saved by Benny. Ubia plays it along the wall. Benny ducks out of the way. Carballo saves the Robote. Ubia from the 11th. Back inside. Cut off by Carballo. Carballo goes deep. On the wall. Robote forehand now sent. Back to the front court. Carballo waits on it. Backhand played by Ubia right to Benny. Benny kicks it along the wall. Iturbide comes in to cut it off. Benny from the 11th line, right up the middle. There's Iturbide. Benny again. This one a little bit higher. Ubia with a play from the backcourt sends this one deep. Out of reach of Benny. Carballo alone for the Robote. Plays it to the middle of the court. It's Ubia that comes up. Tough catch by Benny, low on the left side. Sends it deep. Ubia back in position, makes the play in the air. Benny now at the 12, comes over the top. Ubia goes up, great control. Forehand by Benny, crossing the wall. Ubia brings it in. A nice step back of the 13 line to the inside. Ubia again. Tough catch along the wall. Iturbide steps in to Benny's forehand now. Change of pace. Forehand trying to get it over Iturbide. He does. Ubia drops the backhand inside. Benny, quick bounce catch brought in. Comes over the top. Ubia charging down the inside. He blasts this one. That's coming way out. Carballo slaps it up the middle. Iturbide with a chance. Splitter. Carballo with a scoop, but dropped it. We're going to a third set. Chargers win it 6-3.
Carballo went in that throwing motion really quick before he settled it. I mean, it was a fine catch, but just not able to hold on.
So there's the response by the Chargers, 6-3. Iturbide and Ubia take that second set.
We'll move on to a third and final set here in just about 1:40. You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Highlight Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are currently playing the fourth of our 6 scheduled matches on this game day. Here we are back in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players coming back here to take their breaks in between sets and to prepare for matches. Focus on Ubia, who's been dealing with a bicep strain. Iturbide been pretty much firing on all cylinders.
Iturbide's warm, and he got a head start in that first match. He played great, and then at the end, the team kind of wheels came off there in the backcourt. Now he's got Ubia back there, and again, you wouldn't really know he was dealing with an injury if he were to just pop in today for the first time. He looks solid. He not thrown many on the right, but
hasn't thrown any.
Yeah, I don't think has he thrown one? I don't know if I've seen.
I've been looking for it because you'll see it if someone's got tenderness in their bicep and they go to throw a forehand in highlight. You'll see it becomes this very long, lofty thing where you're basically using every muscle but the bicep to try to get that ball up to the front wall.
Yeah, a lot of times a player will, run around the ball, keep it on the left side as it's coming in. We saw Ubia try to do that one to the outside of the court where he ended up missing it.
Backcourters can usually get away with it.
Yes. Yeah.
Front quarters a little less so.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you just have to react.
You gotta serve the ball.
Yeah, and you got to react sometimes 100%. Just right away. The third set to decide this match here. Carballo and Benny will serve to Iturbide and Ubia.
Can't say enough about Carballo though, coming back and
this has been
real
impressive.
Real controlled play and. Just great to see. Down to our third and final set. First to 6 points wins this match.
Carballo serves. We begin set number 3. Ubia controls the serve, sends it high into the corner. Carballo.
That's really
nice
well
rebote save. Iturbide has to lay it up. Carballo steps in front. Winds it up hard inside. Cut off by Iturbide. Benny has to scoop it up. He does. Sends it back to the corner. Ubia flying back to make the play.
Great save.
Tough save by Carballo, crashing into the wall. Iturbide splitter, scoop by Carballo, inside placement. Ubia waits on it, makes the catch. Ubia handles off the wall, backhand. Stopped by Benny. Benny now goes deep. Forehand rebote, played right back to the forehand. Iturbide now from the 8 line, goes over the top. Benny controls it. Iturbide now to the inside, wall to wall again. Carballo. He on the back end makes the save. Here's Benny. Little runner. Iturbide's got it in the air from the 9. Plays a pass. Carballo, forehand rebote to the inside, cut off by Iturbide. Another splitter. On the air by Carballo. Played right back up the middle, though, to Ubia. And he's scrambling, gets out there, puts it on the wall. Tough pickup by Ubia deep in the backcourt. Carballo comes back, but the rebote escapes. Out of play. First point of our third set to the Chargers.
Great beginning to a feisty third set.
Benny from up at the 11 line, keeps it inside. Ubia, backhand. Oh, runner scooped up off the sidewall. Well, that kicked up and out. Late start for Iturbide. He got out there. Carballo, tough play, crashing into the wall, and it scores. 1-1. Devils tied up.
Carballo got that forehand back to the sidewall and crossing right in front. See, Carballo makes a very smooth catch. Again, eyes off that ball. Hard back to the inside and crossing the sidewall right where Ubia is standing.
Catch on the inside there by Carballo. Backhand. Played by Ubia. Scoop by Ubia from the 12 line. High and hard. Benny reaching back behind him. Oh, what a tough grab again. Benny goes deep right on the wall. Stopped by Ubia. He catches by these backcourters. Benny with another one. Iturbide left side of Bote to the inside.
That
Tough
kick.
scoop, a high one there by Benny. And with another good catch, sends it back to the corner. That one dropping. Ubia didn't want it. Iturbide saves it on the back end. Caught by Carballo off the wall. Backhand just clears. Iturbide up with a 3 line, and he missed the Rabota.
You've got to watch that ball. And that's a long, long way, too. But every catch in Highlight and the Rabote is all a question of keeping your eye on that ball. And the longer it's floating out there, the more difficult that becomes. What you're going to do with it starts entering your thinking. The next thing you know, you're thinking about what you're doing with it before you've got it.
Good catch there by Ubia from the backcourt. Plays it inside, wall to wall. Rabote coming out. Rabote save. Rabote dropping. Iturbide inside placement. Benny all alone. Clean miss on the scoop. Rabote's not there. 2-2, tied up.
Doing a real good job of keeping it close. Again, we're in the third and final set of our 4th match. First to 6 points will win it. It's been all Devils all evening.
Benny just does get there before it crosses. Here's Ubia from the backcourt. High and hard coming up the middle. Rabote forehand. On the bounce, picked up by Ubia. Tipped by Benny. The Chargers now lead 3-2.
Yeah, Ubia definitely had a little left in the tank here for this third and final set. These backhands are coming like they were. I mean, he's throwing this about as hard. Yeah, he's throwing as hard as I've seen him throw anything.
And he takes this serve again, backhand inside.
What a catch.
What a catch there by Ubia. Ubia reaches in at the 13 line, sends it high and hard. Rabote forehand, saved inside, cut off by Iturbide. Rabote forehand, cut off in the middle of the court, send to the inside. Benny with a tough scoop, he made it at the 11th. Now Ubia deep into the backcourt, to the inside, pass Benny, Carballo all alone. Oh, he pushed it high and outside, that's out of play. 4-2, Chargers lead.
Forehand Rabote has been giving Carballo fits throughout. Just not able to bring it back around his body to keep it in play. They're coming fast, so that's not entirely on Carballo, but try to compensate for that escape.
Benny in the middle of the court. Sends it inside. Ubia right there. Great catch. Arm backhand. Drops between them. Carballo saves Rabote. Clears the screen. Ubia. Carballo came across the court. Ubia was safe, and Benny turns to Rabote. That scores. All missed on the outside. That's 3 points.
So that's a little bit of what we used to see with Carballo. You're winding up. Beautiful save here by Benny. Just off the frame of Iturbide Sesta.
Called over serve. That's first fault. Second serve coming up. Powerful serve taken in by Ubia. Back inside. Carballo leaping grab. Crosses the wall. Here's Iturbide. Rote save. Cut off by Carballo. Drop shot. Will he get there? He does. Iturbide to the outside. Oh, what a scoop. Everybody ducked.
Into the pad.
And it ducked into the pad. That ball's staying there.
I would too, actually.
5 points possible, set and a possible match point here for the Chargers. Yeah, look at the sequence here in the replay. Iturbide gets there, turns it outside.
Beautiful.
There was a moment,
yeah,
where everybody froze. Gentleman in the background put his hands on his head. I think that's what everybody back here was doing too.
There was a general feeling of concern, let's say.
That's what's well said. And he gets up to the serve. Powerful backhand. That's coming way out. On the wall. Saved by Iturbide. A little too high. Caught the screen. Gives the Devils 4. Still in it.
Still frightfully close. Frightfully close. Possible match point here for the Chargers with Iturbide and Ubia. Necessary if they want to tie the game day. Just 1 point away from doing that, but
here's a catch by Ubia. Back inside, Benny now. Oh, bullet. Ubia keeps it on the left. Sends it high and deep. Carballo up at the 6 line, saves it inside. Oh, it's tipped.
there you go. We're at 5-5 in the third set.
5-5 in our third set. This is match point. Devils serve. Come all the way back to tie it.
My, oh my.
Either going to keep the Chargers alive in the game day or the Devils are going to win it. There's a hard serve. Ubia steps up, makes the catch. Backhand low to the inside. Benny's there. Benny, there's a bullet.
What a
Stop.
catch.
What a grab by Iturbide up overhead. And he's back in the corner. Pace is picked up here. Robote slows things down. Oh, that caught the corner. Carballo with the catch. Forehand inside. Low and hard. Scoop by Ubia. Ubia to the inside. Benny running around it. He missed the Robote. Point, set, and match. The Chargers get it done on the final point in a third set. 6-5, they take it. Wow, what a match there. Chargers doing just enough. Yeah, getting that final point of the third set to take the match. Their first win of the game day. And a chance for a tie. Still alive here. We'll move on to singles. Kubala against Gallo. Division 5 coming up next. Game day score reflecting that win by the Chargers. Iturbide and Ubia getting it done on the final point in the third set. Wow, what a match. Keeps the game day alive. And Carballo playing particularly well, coming up off the taxi squad. You know, not making a ton of plays, but not a lot of errors either. But the Chargers, the victors there, we're going to hear from Iturbide and Ubia just a few moments. Seeing practice going on now for that one and only singles match today. That'll be Division 5 between Gallo and Kubala. Before that, we're going to hear from our winners, Iturbide and Ubia. Congratulations, guys. What a match there. Coming down to the final point, you were able to get it done. Ubia, I know you're coming into this match not 100% dealing with that bicep injury. How did you adjust to it and play through it throughout?
Well, it's clear that always every player after a physical injury, they still have the mental portion that they have to overcome, and that's what happened to me. So I was playing most of the time with my backhand. It's a little less demanding on the bicep. So yeah, it worked out. I had a great defender in front, and thanks to him, actually, we were able to pull it off.
Awesome, guys. Game day still alive. We'll see what happens at our next match. Thank you.
All right, go Chargers.
Gallo and Kubala here in singles. Gallo with a chance to redeem himself. It's been a slow start. He's 0-3. They'll take on Kubala, one of the better records in this division at 2-1. Kubala's only loss came against Cabrera, who is still undefeated. But Gallo, it's been a tough season for him. He lost that match to Stan. Lost a match to Bradley and also lost to Cabrera. We'll see what he's got here for Kubala. The thing about Gallo, though, he's got the shots. He's not the easiest guy to play against, and Kubala is not known for his shot making. He's a great defensive player, but sometimes you're susceptible to, a good shot maker here in singles. But we will see coming up next in match 5. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin match number 5, 5th Division singles. Representing the Devils, we have number 25, Kubala. And for the Chargers, we have number 59, Gallo.
Kubala serves. We begin. Here's a backhand by Gallo to the inside. Robote forehand. Robote forehand just missed by Kubala. Gallo goes up on the board first here for the Chargers. He has the serve.
Yeah, just a missed Robote there. Kubala's pretty solid. Not going to wow you with the power, but his catching, precision on the Robotes, ball in front of him off the wall, doesn't matter. He's going to be in the right place and just keep the rally going when in doubt.
Here's the backhand by Kubala. Robote, forehand. Difficult Robote save at the sidewall. Kubala's there, backhand from the 9 line. Kubala now from the 10 on the backhand. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, played high and inside. Big bounce brought down by Kubala. Beautiful scoop. Robote save right up the middle. Kubala's there, winding up. Inside placement stopped, but not held on to. 1-1. Kubala serves for the Devils.
That catching hasn't been working today for Gallo. Really struggled in that first match with Iturbide, and now carrying over into here. Already expressing frustration with the early miss. And one that, as he said, right to him, chest level, one that he expects to bring in.
Here's the backhand thrown powerfully by Gallo. Robote coming out to the 7 line. Drop shot.
Oh,
too low. 2 points for Kubala of the Devils. He serves. Yeah, you want to avoid those unforced errors whenever possible.
Yeah, Gallo tried to get that drop shot off quickly. When you try to rush it, you have a short backswing, and if you don't have enough backswing, you don't get yourself sufficient power to reach the front wall. And pretty simply, coming up well short there.
That's an ace. Paul Dye's coming out of the service box and scores 3 points for Kubala of the Devils. He serves.
Up, just got in the front part of the service box. Gallo a little late to react. Then it hit off the sidewall, killed a lot of the speed.
Catch on the forehand of Gallo. Gallo powerfully from the right side to pass. Robote. Midcourt stopped by Gallo. Hard throw by Gallo off the frame of Kubala's cesta. It goes. 2 points for Gallo. He serves.
Yeah, got to get Kubala on the move a little bit. He's darting back to the inside, a little off his footing. Forced the miss, but when Kubala's comfortable standing back there in doubles or about the 11 line to the back wall, that's when he's at his best. So don't play to his strengths. Got to move him around.
Fault over serve. Second serve must be good. A good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Here's a backhand by Kubala. Robote forehand by Gallo to the inside. Backhand by Kubala up to 10 line. Robote, that rebound off the back wall. Swing and a miss at the 9 line. That's 4 points for Kubala of the Devils. He serves.
And now a couple more errors that we're just not used to seeing here from Gallo. And Robote just coming right to him and another swing and miss. Just got to shake it off, move past it. You know, it hasn't been one of his best days, but still down 2 in this set. Plenty of time to come back.
There's a backhand by Gallo to the inside. That Robote will fall short. 3 points for Gallo. Kubala with 4. Gallo has a serve for the Chargers.
Helped himself out there, threw it into the Chula, try to hit the spot where the floor and the back wall meet. Doesn't come out as much as it typically does. You see Kubala lunging back for it. Didn't have enough.
Fault over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. There's a backhand by Kubala. It passes. Robote forehand by Gallo. High to the inside. Kubala looking for the Robote save. Powerful backhand. Stopped by Kubala. Robote forehand.
Well thrown there.
Going inside, and Gallo's there. Gallo to the outside. It lands in and scores.
It's a good one.
4-4 is the score. Gallo serves for the Chargers.
Just got that one to land inside the boundary line. He tried to go for this in doubles. I mean, you see Kubala, he doesn't recognize that it's straight to the outside.
That's a little high, too. I mean,
that's a good one, though.
Very good. There's a backhand by Kubala. Robote. Forehand by Gallo. Robote forehand save is in play. Kubala from the 8 line. Robote forehand. Kubala missed the scoop, going for the Robote. That's hooked out of play. Gallo has 5 points and is back with a possible set point.
Well, that's what you like to see. It's down 4-2, comes with a nice 3-point run. Good offense, solid catching, and he's right back in it now with a chance to take this first set. And Kubala not really too aggressive, so that's going to keep Gallo around in these points, and we know Gallo's going to go for a shot eventually.
Fault under serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Second serve is good. Here's the backhand by Kubala. To the forehand of Gallo. Gallo powerfully from the right side. Wall to wall. Gallo will take this on the bounce. Backhand low and hard and caught by Kubala. Gallo for the rebote to the inside. What a catch by Kubala. Beautifully made. Rebote 2-all with a light touch. Lands in and scores. Point and set for Gallo. Winning that first set 6-4. 2 minutes go on the board. Come back out and play our next set.
How about that? Gallo coming with a rebote 2-wall to score. What a way to end the set. Yeah, he came out grimacing a little bit. Don't know exactly.
He's been reaching for his side. Basically just right side of his body under his rib cage. Last couple throws.
There's a beautiful catch there on the inside. Thought that rebote may have ended it, but then Gallo goes for this shot. Rebote 2-wall. Lands in. And out of reach and scoring. Gallo goes flying into the net there. Fortunately, it will hold. And Gallo's
still holding it.
In some discomfort. As I say, sometimes players crash into that side wall without a care in the world. That's can't be too good on the ribs but that's on the right side of his body, though. Yeah.
Sixth sense tells me they had enough of the feedback from Iturbide.
Yeah. He has seen enough of him today. Well, you can tell. I mean, he was frustrated early on. A couple misses, and he was down 4-2. But he said at that point he was still very much in it. A few unforced errors in a row, and then Gallo turned it around. Consistent catching. And just move Kubala around the court a little more. I mean, that rebote 2-wall to end it. Not a ton of shots, but doing just enough to make life uncomfortable there in the backcourt for Kubala. Trying to stretch himself out and loosen up here before set number 2. And our final match of the day will be Ferronda and Nicholas against Zuleika and Arta. That's a Division I match. Ferronda subbing for Jairo and Arta subbing for Ubia in the finale.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our next set. Kubala will have the serve for the Devils. Players making their way out onto the court to begin the second set. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Kubala has the serve to begin the second set. Here's the serve. Our second set has begun. Here's the backhand by Gallo. Rebote forehand, hard to the inside, crossing the side wall. Kubala makes the save. Gallo on the catch. Backhand. Gallo from the 10 line, hard to the inside. Tipped at the 10 line. First point, the second set goes to Gallo. He serves.
Yeah, Kubala, I mean, honestly, looks a little tired out there. I mean, he worked hard in that first doubles match. They played a lengthy 3-set match, but he's not moving all too well, not moving up on it. But let's see here. As we said with Gallo, there's still plenty of time for Kubala to now turn this around.
Here's the backhand by Kubala. Rebote. Rebote forehand, high. Caught by Kubala. Scoop by Gallo. Long 2-all, stopped by Kubala. Scoop by Gallo. He got in there well. That's at the side wall and scoring. Beautifully done. 2 points for Gallo of the Chargers. He serves.
And that was the toughest one for Kubala, right along the side wall. Makes that catch difficult. But you see how well placed it was by Gallo, but here's the catch that gave him an opportunity. Scoops it up, and then look at this, right along the wall. Kubala trying to get in there. Just tipped.
Here's a backhand by Kubala. Rebote forehand. Karam is out. Bold shot attempt is landing wide. Kubala's on the board with a point and the serve in the second set.
No, he attempts at least one of those every singles match, but it's difficult to line up. I mean, you have to get in position like you're throwing the carom, but off the back wall. Timing has to be perfect.
Oh, the forehand.
Everything's working against you. As you said, it's probably one of the most difficult shots, if not the most.
Here's a backhand by Gallo. Rebote forehand by Kubala. Gallo with a reach. Forehand played to pass. Kubala for the rebote. 2-all. Gallo stops it on the right side. Hard throw to the inside. Kubala's there. Powerful backhand by Gallo. Caught by Kubala. Rebote forehand. Kubala gets that one off. Here's the rebote. 2-all rebote. Lands in and scores. 3 points for Gallo of the Chargers. He serves.
Well, Gallo's quick. He doesn't.
He's wincing every time he walks back to the service line, but he's landing, he's in.
He's throwing quick shots, and he's throwing maybe shots when you wouldn't expect either. Kind of catching Kubala off his footing a little bit. I mean, that's Rebote 2-all. He shot that from the inside, and we talked about how it's more difficult to throw 2-alls from the inside than it is from the outside of the court.
Excellent serve by Gallo. Fine catch by Kubala. Rebote forehand, right to the inside. Kubala gets there. Scoop attempt is missed. 2 points for Kubala of the Devils. He serves. Don't want to get too fancy.
Kubala picking up the level of activity there. Stepping up and just got there before. Just got there before that second bounce. Gallo one-handed attempt. Picked up and over the cesta.
Here's the backhand by Gallo. That passes. Rebote. Rebote forehand with a light touch. Gallo will not get there before the second bounce. We're tied up 3-3. Kubala serves for the Devils.
I got a really late start on this one. I mean, you see Kubala throws a drop shot, and he doesn't recognize it till it's almost at the front wall. If he starts moving at the right time, he gets up there for sure, but a little hesitation's the difference. Now back to 3-3.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Gallo on the catch. Here's the backhand from the 10 line. It passes. Rebote. Forehand by Kubala. Gallo picks it up. Costado to the inside. Kubala's there. To the inside. That will score. 4 points for Kubala of the Devils. He serves.
Yeah, this is what we want to see more from Kubala is the shots. I mean, you got to throw something here. If not, Gallo's going to do it first, and it's a little bit tougher to cover the court in singles compared to doubles. I mean, you see the inside, there's just a lot of space to defend. Doesn't even throw it right along the wall, but still enough to score.
Just out of reach. Or out of reach enough. Backhand 2-all by Gallo. Lands out. 5 points for Kubala. This is possible set point.
4 straight for Kubala, getting right back in this set.
Gallo communicating with his team. Couldn't hear what he said. One of the benefits being in the announcer's booth. There's a backhand by Gallo. That clears the overhead screen. Robote coming out on the wall. Soft touch will score.
They got him again.
Point and set for Kubala. He takes the second set, 6-3. 2 minutes go on the board. Come back out, play our next set. So Gallo wincing through that second set.
Yeah.
Again, still pointing at that same spot under his right rib cage.
We'll take a look at some of these replays. Gallo with that backhand here to the inside. I believe this is the last point. Look at Kubala. I mean, he sees the space.
Just
you
enough.
don't have to throw it like, you don't have to be too precise on that either with Gallo starting deep in the backcourt.
Just enough to hit the front wall, land in, and score. So we'll move on to a third and decisive set here in the second. It's a final match of the game day.
Yeah, Devils lead the game day 3-1 at the moment, so a win here by Kubala in the third set would give the Devils a game day win before the last match of the game day. Again, that'll be Ferrona and Nicholas against Zuleika and Arta. One sub for both teams in that final match. But after a slow start to begin the year, the Devils have picked it up. A result in their last 5 game days, 3 wins and 2 ties, including 3 wins in their last 3 game days too. So haven't been defeated since back in the early part of February. They defeated the Renegades, Warriors, Cyclones, Chargers, so they played some tough teams too. And a win over the Fireballs earlier in the season. So this is a Devils team that, if they can find a way to get into the playoffs, they're starting to play their best highlight now. I don't think many people want to see this team come May. Back over to the Chargers side of the cage here. Zuleika talking with Gallo. And he's starting to look gassed towards the end of that second set. Taking a break here. Ref has blown the whistle. That means third set's ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our third and final set. Gallo will have the serve for the Chargers. Third set, first player to reach 6 points will win the match. See Kubala there tying his centa, that tie. The only thing holding his hand into that cesta. Gallo getting some last minute feedback from Iturbide. Gallo serves. The third set has begun. Backhand by Kubala. Ball's on the wall. Saved beautifully by Gallo. Big bounce. Brought down by Kubala. Fine catch. Right to the corner. Robote save. Did not have enough to hit the front wall. First point of the third and decisive set goes to Kubala of the Devils. He serves.
I went for it again. If it hits, it scores. No chance for Kubala to get there, but catching the top of the pad, that is bad.
Excellent catch by Gallo. That serve was dropping. Here's Kubala from the 10 line. Robote forehand to the inside. Kubala stops it on the right side. Plays it high. Gallo's there. Carom by Gallo. Stopped by Kubala. Excellent effort by Gallo to try to catch that in the air. Second point for Kubala. Of the Devils, Kubala serves.
And Gallo frustrated because it came right to him, but that's not an easy play. And look at the surfaces, and Kubala makes the catch on the outside, but he hits front wall and side wall. Coming back to him. We talked about every surface that ball touches, it changes the spin. That's a little different there off the side wall to his left side. Not easy.
Powerful backhand. This one caught by Kubala. Low hard backhand. Kubala makes the catch at the 9 line. Passes. Rebote forehand back to the inside. Taken on the bounce by Kubala. Rebote left side. It's a 2-all. That's going to land wide. Great catch by Lalu in the audience. 3 points for Kubala.
Well, that's why we have some of the players come in on Friday night, just to keep the fans safe.
Plainclothes players in the audience. Plainclothes players in the audience. Making great catches. Big right side by Gallo. Back to the inside, and Kubala off the wall. Rotate forehand to pass. Cut off in the air by Kubala. Rotate forehand. Kubala advances, takes it in the air, backhand to the inside. Difficult Rebote save by Gallo. Here's Kubala up at the 6 line. Soft 2-all will score. 4 points for Kubala. He leads 4-0 in the 3rd set. He's got the serve.
Yeah, any soft 2-all now for Kubala is probably going to score. Gallo wasn't moving up on the drop shots into a 2nd set. And 2 minutes is, it's a quick 2 minutes when you're sitting back on the bench.
Here's the backhand by Gallo. Wall-to-wall from the left side, into the corner, out to the Rebote. Scoop by Gallo. 2-all by Gallo. Opens up, stopped by Kubala. Carom by Kubala, played to score. Kubala has 5 points, possible match point.
Seems like all the momentum back on the side, and love Kubala here. Well, look at the stop on the outside, and then he opens up and throws the carom, the lesser played shot when guys get it out there. I like to blast it hard and simply like to keep it away from the opponent. That's what the carom does. 5-0. Chance to close it out.
There's the backhand. Caught by Kubala. Carom by Kubala. Stopped almost. Point, set, and match for Kubala. Winning the 3rd set, 6-0.
And with that win, the Devils win now their 4th game day in a row, continue to move up the standings. We'll check that out in the post-game show, see where they finish up. But a win already with 1 match left. Division I doubles, Fernand Nicholas take on Zuleika and Arta. Bradley on the move, breaking, he got there, blast the forehand, everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit. So Sherry up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
So Sherry picks it up in the front court, whips it inside. Another one. Let's take a look at that game day score now, reflecting that win by the Devils. They now have 4, so you see that bottom row there. That's our season standings. With a full point tonight, the Devils will jump the Renegades and move up into solo 2nd place. Guy responsible for 2 of those wins today, Kubala, over with us in the DraftKings Players Cage. We will hear from him momentarily. Few players with a better start to their season than Kubala. He's undefeated with CRB in Division 6. He has 1 loss with Nicholas in Division 4, only 1 loss in singles. Big reason why. Devils are moving up the leaderboard. Kubala's ready to go. Here he is. After that singles win, Kubala. Back-to-back wins for you today, and you secured the win for your team in the game day. Want to talk about the physicality of some of these matches. You went back-to-back three-setters. How much does that carry over into your next match when you're tired, or just explain the physicality overall?
It's pretty plain and simple. I used to struggle a lot, especially in three-set matches and especially in singles. CRB, strength and speed. That's all I can say.
Simple words, Scott. We appreciate the time, and another game day win for your Devils. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And a good teammate too, getting those free ads out there. You know, I don't know if that's one we paid for, but
definitely not.
Moving on to our final match, that'll be Ferunda and Nicholas against Zuleika and Arta in this Division 1 doubles match. Now you hear Division 1 because we do have a sub for each team. So Ferunda will substitute for Jairo on the Devils side, and for the Chargers, Arta will sub for Ubia in the backcourt. So that's how we get these teams. Now we're ready to go here, about a couple seconds away from our final match of the game day. Devils already wrapped up the game day win, but remember, every match matters. The first tiebreaker will be total matches won. So this one, never know how it might factor in. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our final match of the game day. Representing the Devils, we have the team of Ferunda and Nicholas. And for the Chargers, we have the team of Zuleika and Arta. There's a serve. We begin our final match. Catch by Nicholas, backing up, keeps it inside. Wall to wall, Robote coming out. Zuleika makes the save. Catch overhead by Ferunda, sends it deep. Tough catch there by Nicholas along the side wall, dropping low. There's Zuleika, ranging back behind him. A runner, Arta, scoops it up. Keeps it along the wall. Nicholas goes up. Backhand. Caught by Arta. Arta to the inside. Dropping off the wall. There's Ferunda. Arta gonna run around it. Backhand inside. Stopped by Ferunda. Arta reaching back at the 13. To the inside. Nicholas let it pass, but stays with it to save the rebote. Zuleika. Drop shot. Got the first bounce and the second. That scores. Chargers strike first in our final match.
Beautifully thrown by Zuleika. Nicholas got a good head start on that too. Just not able to catch it before the second bounce. See Zuleika making the catch here on the costado. That's what we've been talking about with the costado. You want to be able to have the skills to do anything with it. 2-all, inside, straight back, split placement. Keeps your opponents guessing.
Nicholas sends it high and hard back into that corner. Robote forehand. Just clears the overhead screen. Nicholas high and hard again. There's Arta ranging back behind him. Keeps it inside. Cut off by Nicholas. Stopped by Nicholas. Here's the backhand inside. Arta pulls it off the wall. Ferunda up at the 7th line. Robote. Launch wall to wall. Not a lot on it. Zuleika lays it up. Drops between them. Nicholas makes the catch. Forehand inside. Dropping low. There's Zuleika. Played off the wall now by Nicholas. His backhand's a little too high. That caught the overhead screen and on to play. 2 in a row.
Nicholas trying to get that ball back. Hits the overhead screen.
Nicholas with the stop. Stopped there by Zulaika there off the wall. Robote forehand. Launched by Zulaika, dropping. There's Nicholas waiting for it at the 11 line. He sends it deep. Robote forehand played back inside. Nicholas waits on it. Arta, low backhand, stopped by Nicholas there in the corner. This one dropping. Arta steps up to it. Wall to wall, this one's coming out. Robote forehand, played up the middle. Arta again, backhand. This one a little bit higher. Takes Nicholas out of it. Ferronda sets up for the Robote. Caught in the middle of the court. Here's Arta. Catch by Arta at the 10 line to the inside. Nicholas steps up, makes the play. Goes deep, shoots off the back wall. Zulaika plays it back over the top. Cut off by Ferronda to wall. Caught the top of the pad. Any part of that pad is bad.
Hit the pad.
3-0. Chargers lead. Fault, under serve, first fault, second serve coming up. Forehand to the inside, catch by Arta from the 11. Goes deep, Nicholas takes it in. Catch along the wall. Here's Nicholas now at the 11 line, dropping inside. There's Zulaika. Oh, his backhand, a little too high. That's in the overhead screen and out of play.
That
First
really
point for the Devils.
Really took off at the overhead screen.
Arta gets up to that serve, low runner inside. Stop by Ferronda, nice catch. Here's Arta, back it up, sends it high to the inside, crossing the wall, Nicholas. Great grab back at the 12 line. Nicholas steps up, sends it hard, right back to Arta. Nicholas now in the middle of the court. Forehand over the top, on the bounce, picked up by Arta. Zulaika steps up quickly into the costado, the 2-wall, opens and scores. Perfectly thrown, that's a 4-1 lead.
Beautifully executed by Zulaika. Right there at the side wall, standing about a foot away, snaps it 2-wall, opens wide. About 2.5, 3 feet in front of Ferronda.
Backhand inside, stopped by Arta. Arta sends it back. Nicholas waits on it. Robote forehand is in and scoring. Well, the outside placement makes it 5-1. Possible set point.
That was perfectly executed by Zulaika. I mean, perfectly executed by Zulaika to score. Forehand placement of the outside Robote. Boom.
Oh, look at this one. Oh, my.
Just perfect.
Didn't need to be that perfect, but it was. Under serve, first fault, second serve for Zulaika. Nicholas goes deep, wall to wall. Zulaika, will he get out there? He does. Plays the Robote inside, right back to Nicholas. Low bullet on the wall, stopped overhead. Here's Arta. Right back to Nicholas. Nicholas to the inside. Steps up, pulls it in off the wall. Backhand. Look at Zulaika, comes flying in to make that catch. Arta on the inside from the 11 line. Goes deep. What a pass. Nicholas steps in. Long rebote for Ferronda. He stays with it, plays it up the middle. Arta able to track it down, fires it inside. One-handed catch by Ferronda. There's the backhand. Backhand 2-wall lands in, and it scores. Point and set. Zulaika and Arta. When it's 6-1, 2 minutes will come back and play. Set 2.
Bold time to throw it. And you're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City High Life Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are currently in our 6th of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. Just completed the first of at least 2 sets in this last match. Here's some replays from that first set. Zulaika making everything work just well. Drop shot to the inside. Nicholas got a good start.
Yeah, long run, just couldn't get out there. Like you hear, how about that 2-wall? The shots are working for him. 2-wall opens up.
Outside placement of the forehand.
That's probably the best one.
Picture perfect when your opponents are both standing literally flat-footed. Maybe that's going out. Maybe that's going. Oh no, it didn't go out. And a backhand 2-wall, Guillermina by Arta to finish off the first set. That's demoralizing.
And maybe the best set. I think we can say that definitively from the Chargers today. I mean,
no question about it.
Carving them up with the shots, the 2-wall, the outside placement, just everything he threw seemed to have worked. Out there for the Devils. Ferronda's played great today already with 2 wins, but this is his 3rd match of the day. As is the case for Arta, but Arta obviously motivated to get that first win of the day, and Ferronda's playing with a lot of confidence, so still a lot of highlight left in this match. We've seen even matches today turn around in between this 2-minute break between sets 1 and 2. See if the Devils can do it again, if the Chargers can get a second win on the game day. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin set number 2. Ferronda and Nicholas will be serving to Zulaika and Arta. There's a serve. We begin set 2. Backhand to the inside, laid up by Ferronda, caught by Zulaika. Inside placement, the feet of Nicholas, back it up. He scoops it, comes over the top to the inside, picked up by Zulaika. Here's a catch by Arta from the 12. Played it inside. Ferronda from the 9. Low runner picked off by Zulaika. Comes flying in. Sends it deep. That rebote shooting off the back wall. Saved by Ferronda. Zulaika 2-wall. That's 2 wide. Ferronda and Nicholas get the first point of our second set. Tough catch there by Arta from the 11 line to the inside. Picked off by Nicholas. There's a catch by Nicholas deep in the backcourt. Sends it inside for Zulaika. Backhand, not enough. Nicholas On the outside, low runner. Just steps out of the way. Zulaika saves the rebote. Nicholas now with the forehand. High and hard, crossing the wall. Zulaika, inside placement on the return. Oh, that kicks to the middle of the court. Low hard, Cortada picked up just before the second bounce. Zulaika right back into the corner. There's Nicholas flying back for it. Oh, Nicholas got there, one-handed catch, backhand, stepped up overhead. Here's Arta now. Wall to wall, that's coming out a long way. Ferron in the middle of the court, plays it to the outside. Zulaika calls him off, drops it above the pad. Nicholas steps up, return along the wall. Arta gets there. Nicholas now from the 11 line. He'll kick off the side wall. Arta now with the forehand. Over the top. Crossing the wall. Nicholas comes away with it. Nicholas overhead makes another catch. That's right on the wall. Zulaika comes into the backcourt. Has to save the rebote. Nicholas takes it off the number. Sends it high and deep. Rebote coming back out. Zulaika sends it wall to wall. Now Ferrunda scrambling. He lays it up. Backhand hit high off the back wall, front outside placement, not enough. Zulaika opens for the carom.
Even better
Nicholas, he got there. Carambola scores. Two points for Ferrona and Nicholas.
Nicholas hits the afterburners and just keeps him on. Keeps his eye on that ball, snags it.
What a catch.
Beautifully done.
Hard serve coming up the middle. Arta keeps it on the left side. Catch by Nicholas there in the backcourt. Lays it up. Arta's got it again. Low bullet by Ferrunda. Zulaika, 2-wall. That's too wide. 3 points now for the Devils.
It's the obvious shot for Zulaika to make. No one was anywhere to the outside of the court. He can snap that 2-wall quickly. That one just landed wide.
Under serve, first fault, second serve coming up. Second serve is good. Arta over the backcourt, sends it high and deep. Robote forehand, played inside. Zulaika shoots a 2-wall to score. Now get the Chargers on the board here. First point is set 2.
Costello 2-wall beautifully executed by Zulaika. Finding the perfect piece of court, landing in and scoring.
Over serve, first fault, second serve.
That serve is coming pretty fast, huh?
Yeah. Full serve coming up the middle. Here's Nicholas on the left side. Starts off with a backhand. Arta makes the play. High and deep. Here's the rebote by Arta. Arta to the inside. Taken in by Nicholas. Arta plays this one low. There's Ferrunda flying into the sidewall. Backhand. Caught overhead. Here's Arta. Go to the inside. Ferrunda now for the 9. Stopped in the middle of the court by Zulaika, powerfully over the top. Nicholas makes the play. Arta now at the 11 line. Out of the inside again.
What a
a
catch.
stop there by Nicholas along the wall. Zulaika, long two wall. That's too low. 4 points for the Devils.
Bold choice by Zulaika. He's got the skill to do it. That opened up beautifully, but then just dropped into the pad.
Serve takes Arta to the outside, forehand. Pull past Nicholas, he's scrambling in the corner. Puts it out. Right to Zulaika though, splitter. Split him up to score. 2 points for the Chargers. Backhand to the inside, stopped there by Arta. Backhand, played by Nicholas. Like a hard throw into the corner, Robote forehand, saved by Ferronda. Zulaika lines it up, keeps it low. Nicholas steps up. There's a big backhand. It's coming out a long way. Zulaika backpedals in the position, fires it low and hard, leaves a tough scoop, and he missed it. Chargers have cut the deficit to just 1. They serve.
Don't know that you want to let the Chargers creep back in here. If you're the Devils. This is the second time that Ferronda's gone up against Zulaika in the front court tonight. That a function of injury and some replacements.
Nicholas floats one up, just out of reach of Arta. Zulaika, wow, what a rebote. That's out a long way. Ferronda just does get out there, lays it up, gets it into the backcourt. Arta's low runner, stopped by Nicholas. Nicholas sends it hard into the corner. Arta reaching up, back behind him. Nicholas now from the left side, lays it on the wall. There's Arta. Catch by Ferronda. Backhand two wall. Zulaika, Rote left side, scooped up there by Nicholas. Nicholas just beyond the 11, keeps it inside. Arta steps up. A runner, dropping. Nicholas just got there. Backhand clears the overhead screen. It's on the wall. Zulaika just launches it again. Ferronda waiting for it, turns it outside. What a shot by Ferronda. And setting that one up, 5 points in a possible set point here for the Devils.
Chargers have the entire court covered, all except one little place to the outside there. And Ferronda found it perfectly.
Yeah, this is pretty creative.
This is very creative. This is very well done. We don't see this from Ferronda often. See Zulaika looking to inside, standing mid-court, just flips it to the outside. He gets it, it's a problem, but no problem. He didn't get to it.
Oh, hard serve is an under serve. First fault, second one coming up. Second serve is missed. Point and set. We're going to a third one. Ferronda and Nicholas take it. 6-3.
My, oh my. So the last match of the evening is going to a third and final set. Just about 2 minutes.
And the Devils, they've already won the game day, so something that we do on these Friday nights, not only are the players playing for themselves, for the team, but also for charity. Devils tonight playing on behalf of the Better Than Wonderful Foundation. Better Than Wonderful Foundation helps provide safe housing solutions, basic needs, educational and recreational services to children around the world, starting in Las Canitas, Dominican Republic. So congratulations to the Devils. Congratulations to Better Than Wonderful Foundation, winning alongside the Devils tonight on this Friday night. So setting up this third set here, Ferranda and Nicholas. Ferranda with a chance to win all 3 matches today. If he can come away with this third set, pretty impressive.
An impressive feat in your retiring season.
Yeah. Yeah, Ferranda's really, stacking the wins together now at this point in his career. 3 wins in singles this year. He and Benny, 2 in a row. He and CRB, 3 in a row. So a lot of winning streaks starting to pile up here for Ferranda, who's had, started off in Division 2 in his first season, then moved to Division 3, now in Division 4, and he's playing comfortable, playing loose, and simply just playing pretty well here in the second part of this season now. Nicholas, boy, he's been solid his entire career, hasn't he? Started on the Warriors, played his entire career with that team before moving to the Devils this year in the draft. And Zulaika, long-time Charger. He's been a Charger every year in his Battle Corps career. He began back, I believe it was, season 3, where the Chargers won their first championship, then added another one just a few seasons ago. Just this past season, should I say. We are ready to begin our third and decisive set. Zulaika and Arta serve to Ferranda and Nicholas. There's a serve. Our third set has begun. Well, the tough catch there off the side wall. Nicholas stays with it. Ooh, that dies in the corner. Not going to make it. First point goes to the Devils, Ferranda and Nicholas.
There's a certain momentum in their walk. I don't know what's going to carry them through all 6 points, but Devils look very serious.
Wow, tough serve, crossing. Arta comes away with it. Low runner, picked off by Ferranda. Ferranda goes deep. Arta ducks away. Zulaika saves the rebote. Nicholas goes up. Forehand up the middle. Ooh, Zulaika's got it. Quick return inside.
Beautiful
Nicholas,
catch.
look at him cover the space. Cuts it off. Rebote forehand, dropping inside. Caught off the wall by Arta. One-handed scoop is missed. 1-1. Chargers tie it.
Ball just tipped by Nicholas. 1-1 the third and decisive set. First team to reach 6 points will win this match.
Nicholas waits for that serve to cross, sends it inside, right back to Arta. Go to left side is a 2-wall, but it is too wide. That is out of play. Falling to Nicholas with 2.
Zulaika turned it quick, but went wide. They're asking. Replay has been requested by the challenge by the captain.
Challenge has been requested by the Chargers here. All right. So we will see here. Get the chief judge out there. We are in an official review. Chief judge will go back and take a look. Now we will get a replay up here for you guys when we have one. So it was called out by the judge, and I think this one was pretty clearly out, and I think the Chargers are in a no-lose spot here. They're late in the third set, final match of the game day. But I think this was so. We'll take a look here, as Nicholas will join us back here and take a look
Nicholas
at our.
Is good. He's always good
He's
company.
He's
That's
welcome.
fine.
He's welcome back here.
Absolutely.
We will. Yeah. Looks like looked like it was well out. The chief judge, actually here, he's making his way back to make the call. And it is confirmed. The call is out. Point will go to the Devils. And the Chargers have lost their challenge. Ball in and out of the cesta of Arta. That's a 3-1 lead.
And Fronda, recognizing that they have a certain amount of momentum, wants to keep that going.
Hard serve, crossing the wall. Arta's got this one. Backhand, low and hard. Stopped by Ferronda. He goes deep. Way back. Like at the 2-line, inside, right to Nicholas, though. Backhand on the wall.
Beautiful throw.
Controlled
Nice
by
catch.
Arta. Whoa, on a Magic City pounce. Nicholas able to make the catch. Arta now from the 12-line. Keeps it inside. On the middle of the court. Outside placement. Look at Zuleika. Good catch. Karam return. Big bounce. Controlled by Ferronda. Ferronda whips it high into the corner. Zuleika makes a save. Little clip again. Nicholas goes up. Keeps it a little bit higher. Oh, Zuleika makes a catch. Inside placement. One-handed grab by Ferronda. Coming cross court. Zuleika rips it inside. Nicholas elects to play the rebote. He makes a save. Zuleika again. Elevates it enough. Will Nicholas get there? Not that time. Tremendous point. Chargers with 2. They serve. Fault over serve. Second serve coming up.
Outside serve by Zuleika. That would have been, had that landed in, that would have been tough. No question about it. Ball's taking a big bounce to the back wall.
Second serve is good. Nicholas up the middle. Sends it high and hard. Rebote coming out. It's on the wall. Tough save by Zuleika. Ferronda couldn't get there in the air. Lets it pass to Nicholas. Floats one from the backcourt. Caught by Arta now. He goes deep. Sends it high to the corner. Ferronda's rebote save. Stopped by Zuleika up overhead. Nicholas now back in the corner. Sends it deep. Past Arta. Rebote forehand. Just kind of laid up. Well, it's floating on the wall, though. Nicholas comes to pick it off. Sends it back. Just past Arta. Zuleika powerful rebote.
Beautiful
Arta
catch.
goes up for another one. Keeps the backhand low. Ferronda able to cut it off. Rebote stopped in the air by Nicholas. Nicholas right back to Arta. On the numbers, Arta pulls away. Rebote saved by Zuleika. Catch low by Arta. Backhand from the 11 line. Inside placement caught by Nicholas. Nicholas from the 11 line to the inside. Arta gets up there. Backhand. It's by Nicholas again. What a tough play along the wall. Backhand opens up. Oh, late reaction missed by Nicholas there in the backcourt. Chargers have tied it 3-3.
Yeah, definitely looked potentially like Ferrando was going to reach in. Ferrando apologizing. We're all tied up 3-3 in the third set.
What a stop there. Powerful serve handled by Nicholas. Arta now. Oh, tough catch on the wall by Nicholas again. Backhand. Arta now from the 12 line to the inside. Nicholas is there. Oh, the Chua scores for Nicholas.
He found it.
Devils lead 4-3.
We hide it in a slightly different place on the back wall every day. Nicholas found it today. There it is. A little like the Afikomen for Passover.
Back into the inside. There's Nicholas. On return, Arta pulls it in. Zulek on the inside, he goes deep. Well, that's coming way out. Ferrando with a 4-line, turns it inside. It's dropping. Arta steps in front of it, makes a save. Pass Ferrando, here's Nicholas. High hard throw, 3-wall plays. Zulek knows where to be, saves it inside. It's got a big bounce. Nicholas climbed the wall.
Little early.
Down with the ball. Nice scoop by Zulek up in the front. Puts the pressure on, passes with the backhand. Ferrando drops it inside. Zulek. Oh, drop shot. Oh, that's a good one. That scores. 4-4 is the score. Zulek serves.
That was perfectly executed by Zulek. I mean, perfectly executed by Zulek. Great effort by Nicholas to try to stop it.
And this hit like an inch above the, yeah, that was just perfect too.
Second bounce not in front of the 4, but in front of the 5. It's still out of reach of Nicholas. I don't think that this match, match couldn't get tighter. 6-1 the first set, looked like it was going one direction. Now we're 4-4 in the third.
Backhand inside, what a stop there by Arta. A runner, there's Ferrando. Backhand 2-wall, to score. 5 points, a possible set. Possible match point here for the Devils.
I think Arta did that before. This is rare for Ferrando. A Giramina for Ferrando at the side wall on the 8 line, landing perfect. My, oh my.
Ball missed off the serve. Point, set, and match. Ferrando and Nicholas take it in 3 sets. Win the final 2, 6-3, 6-4. Stay tuned for the post-game show coming up momentarily.
What is Battle Court Jai Alai? The world's fastest ball sport, and so much more. Jai Alai is played inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. The game is played with a hand-woven wicker basket called a cesta and a Jai Alai ball. The ball is as hard as a rock, and it travels around the court at an average speed of 150 miles per hour. Players will crash into the sidewall or throw them